Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com. Pickett County basketball is coming up in minutes, live on UCSportsNation.com.
It begins at a backyard hoop, a lonesome ritual of shot after shot after shot, more misses than makes. The game-winning shots from the back of the house or the edge of the driveway. The shots begin in the day and ends after dark, amidst the call of dinner's ready, and just a few more shots, Mom. From that lonely hoop with the chain half off, a dream begins. The dream to join with neighbors down the street or across town, donning that jersey, the hometown high school colors. As the community cheers, the dream of a championship. It is the magic of high school basketball. From the lonely goal to a jam-packed gym and a big rivalry night. It is Pickett County Bobcats basketball.
And with that, we welcome you in here to Clarkrange High School here at Clarkrange at Lamar Rogers Court. This one going to be a fun one. The number 2 team in Class 1A taking on the number 4 team in Class 1A. The Pickett County Bobcats on the road at Clarkrange. Pickett County number 4, Clarkrange number 2. My name's Jacob Vincent. Casey Bolden to my right. Casey, we got a treat tonight on the girls' side.
Absolutely, Jacob. We got a really fun atmosphere getting ready to come up right here. We got 2 really good girls' basketball teams getting ready to face off against each other. We've got one of the best coaches in the area, quite frankly, Jacob, maybe in the whole country of the United States here tonight. It's going to be a real treat. Hope the fans are ready. I've got my seatbelt buckled. I'm ready to go.
Well, you're talking about Coach Smith, aren't you? But no, Coach Rogers is the winningest basketball coach in the state of Tennessee. 1,270 wins. He's got a career win percentage of .819. He's been coaching for almost 45 years. He's been doing it for quite some time. This one's going to be a fun game. Let's break it down for you. Both teams 13-3 on the season, 2-0 in district play. This is a district game, and this is for first place in District 7 as well.
Yeah, big game tonight for both teams. Let's talk about it real quickly. Keys for Pickett County tonight, Casey's keys. Jacob, this can be a really intimidating place to play. Just the configuration of the gym, the lighting. If you'll look around the boundaries, there's not a whole lot of space on the out-of-bounds line. Clarkrange uses that to their advantage. So one of the other things, watch the thermostat. As we talked about, you and I in the pregame, I've officiated a lot of big games in this gym. It gets really warm. Rumor on the street is that Coach Rogers likes to crank up the thermostat. His teams are used to it. We'll watch that. Definitely a home court advantage for Clarkrange. Pickett County, they can't get caught up in that stuff. They need to have poise and confidence and find ways to get this road win to come out sharp and with a lot of energy. Secondly, they need to find ways to get Emmy Lowe and Shayla Wood in one-on-one situations to create off the bounce. The collapsing defense creates open three-point opportunities. Kiesling, Reeder, Aminette, all very capable of knocking down some big shots tonight, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Early shot knockdowns are going to create a lot less help defensively and create a lot of lanes and spaces for both Wood and Lowe to get to the rack, so we'll keep an eye on that. Expect a game of runs, Jacobs, for both teams. Can Pickett County, will they be able to bounce back if they get down? We'll have to keep our eye on that tonight. It'll be a good test for this young team in a hostile environment. Lastly, Jacob, I think they got to keep the big momentum. They've won their last 4. They've played at a very high level since back-to-back losses versus 2 really good teams in Coffee County and Livingston. You know, a 5-game win streak earlier in the season. Can they match that tonight? Can they get to that 5th win? Can they string some wins together? We're getting ready to find out tonight, Jacob.
On the other side for Clarkrange, they're actually coming off a loss to Cumberland County back on Tuesday last week, 45-34. Just couldn't get the offense going. You talked to Coach Rogers on Friday saying defensively they just did a really good job against them. And again, all 4 teams that are ranked in the top 10 in Class 1A that are in this district are kind of made up the same way. Very, very young. There's not a lot of seniority on any of the 4 teams that are ranked in the top 10. And so you're going to see sometimes those freshmen, those sophomores either make mistakes or just not able to make some plays. This Clarkrange team much different than the team last year that made it to the Class 1A quarterfinals. This year still a really talented ball club, just a little different than Coach Rogers might be used to.
Yeah, they've got a really good ball club. I'm expecting them just to be hitting on all cylinders tonight. He's going to have them coached up. He's going to have them ready for this game. This is a tough league that Pickett County plays in this A division. It's all teams really can compete on a night in and night out. A lot of parity. Let's talk really quickly about Casey's keys for the game. Look for full court pressure from Clarkrange to create turnovers. You know, Jacob, on this court, you can get some folks into some weird situations over there on that sideline where they've got fans over there. That can be pretty intimidating once you get a trap over there. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Also, look for a coaching duel. You know, we talked about it already, but Coach Rogers, one of the best coaches ever in the state of Tennessee. They're going to throw a lot of different looks at Pickett County tonight to see if they can get an advantage. So let's keep an eye on the coaching matchup and the chess match that's going to be played with that, along with that. Speaking of matchups, let's watch the inside matchup tonight. Pickett County's really been able to protect the rim and keep teams away during the win. My thought tonight is that Clarkrange may try to attack inside, force the issue down low to see if they can get deep into that Pickett County bench. Jacob, that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game.
It's number 2 Clarkrange hosting number 4 Pickett County right here on UCSportsNation.com and on our YouTube at Stonecom Radio. That's Casey Bolden. I'm Jacob Vincent. We're excited for it. We've got one of the best games in the state, and we're bringing it to you. Coming up in a little bit, Tom Duggan will take you through the games going on around the area because, well, there's another good game going on down in your neck of the woods, down in Sparta, where Casey is from, and that one going to be a fun one as well. That's coming up next in the pregame.
Rolling toward tip-off. Pickett County basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
9 district games highlight a busy Tuesday night. This is Around UC Sports Nation. By being undefeated through 17 games, Coach Jamie Gillis says her team remains focused on one game at a time.
We've talked about it. I mean, it's hard not to. We don't have a loss, so it's kind of a big deal. We are very explicit in making sure we're talking about the next game, and that's the only game we're talking about is the next one coming up. And, you know, once we get that one under our belt, we talk about that one, what we did well, what we need to work on, and then we just move on to the next ones.
Jackson County hosts Monterey in the first district game of the year for both teams. After losing 3 players before the season began, Jackson County coach Jim Brown says his team had to make adjustments.
Basically, this first part of the season has been pretty much like our summer, figuring some things out and had to move some people. So we're just now kind of getting some progress.
Upperman hosts Cumberland County in District 7 3A. Despite moving up from 2A to 3A this season, Lady Bees coach Dana McWilliams says the tough district schedule remains the same.
We came from a very tough district in AA, probably the toughest in AA. So nothing new to us as far as having a tough district. So every night you have to be prepared, which is fun, but it's been that way for a long time for us.
I'm Tom Duggan. We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UCSportsNation.com.
Emily Dickinson coined the phrase, crumbling is not an instant act. While many of life's problems seem to come from nowhere, the truth is, most of them give some kind of early warning sign or signal. No matter what the problem in your life may be, it will always be easier to overcome when you have money stashed away in a savings account at People's Bank. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at PryorsAutospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryors.
Tip-off is coming. Bobcats basketball, the People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Lady Bobcats basketball, talking with freshman Callie Reeder, a forward with the Bobcats. Callie, you've been playing some pretty good basketball as of late. I kind of want to go back to that Powell game, the championship in the Christmas tournament. You had 20 points, 11 rebounds, and outside of that, you had 4 triples in that ball game as well. It seems like you're really starting to kind of develop that three-point shot. Have you kind of been working on that as the season has gone on?
Yeah, whenever we're not practicing, my free time, I just work on it whenever.
Was there a conversation either with Coach Smith or him just telling you, hey, if you're comfortable enough and if it looks good enough that you're open to take the three, to take it? Was that a conversation at one point?
A while ago he gave me the green light, but I never really used it until that last game.
Was that kind of the first game that you kind of got that confidence? You had knocked down a couple threes, 1 or 2 times in a couple of games before that, but that one, I mean, obviously a lot of confidence for everybody in that game. Was that kind of the first game you really felt good about it?
Yeah, it just, when I seen that first one going in, I just knew right then. My confidence was just there the whole game.
Well, since then, you had 21 rebounds the other night against Clinton County, and we were just talking about it beforehand. That's a pretty ridiculous number, and you just being a freshman adds even to that. Was that kind of a goal for you? Maybe not 21, but just kind of trying to get every rebound you could in that game. Was that kind of a point of emphasis in practice leading up to it?
Yeah, my goal has always been to get 10 rebounds, but I guess I just doubled it that game and really worked on it.
Well, now, Kelly, you get your first chance to take on a Clay County team as a freshman. How excited are you to play them for this district game coming up?
Oh, I'm so excited. I really want to win.
Callie Reeder, a freshman with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Lady Bobcats basketball. We're talking with head coach Brent Smith as they get ready to take on Clarkrange tonight. Coach, some extra time off to prepare for this game. You guys were supposed to play Clay County back on Friday, that day off, and then the snow hits as well. So might have made it a little bit difficult to even get into the gym. I guess, what'd you guys do? Were you able to just kind of take some rest days, or were you able to get into the gym and get some practice in?
Well, we got in on Thursday. We come in Thursday, well, obviously Wednesday and Thursday morning before the snow hit. And then, of course, come back in on Sunday and of course, yesterday. So, as far as practice days, we're fine. It's just a little different game speed. So, we've had 2 games. This will make our 2nd game in, several days. So, we'll see how we adapt to that.
Well, it kind of starts a tough road stretch for you guys. Clarkrange today, you got Red Boiling Springs at the end of the week, and then on the road at Clay next week as well. Just going into it, how big would it be to get a win tonight, and how important is it to just try to get off on the right foot on a road stretch like this one?
Well, AP poll come out yesterday, as you probably know, and all 4 of us in the top 10. So, it's going to be a stretch for us. On the road, all 3 of them also, so it makes it an added difficulty. So, just to play well and have a chance, I think, all 3 teams are, going to be competitive games, I feel like, and, you have a chance to win or lose every one of them. And, I think if you come out, if you could get, you want to win them all, obviously. If you get 2 of the 3, I think you're going to be in really good shape, but, where our goal is to win all 3.
Well, that kind of leads right into my next question. The district is absolutely stacked. We already saw Gordonsville. They're still a pretty competitive team, even though they're not ranked in the top 10. It seems like every team is kind of made up the same way as well. All very young. You're all in the top 10. Does it kind of seem like the district is pretty much up for grabs in the regular season right now?
Absolutely. I think you could finish at number 4 and win the district, and finish number 4 in the district and win the region. I mean, I think that's possible. A lot of unanswered questions. The regular season, you always want to be able to win the regular season. but I still feel like you could still, like I said, finish 4th or 5th and have a chance to win it.
Well, this one is for first place. Both teams 13-3, 2-0 in district play. What are some things the girls are going to have to do well tonight to come out with a win?
Well, just more than anything, just adjust to the environment. It's going to be a lot of new faces here. It's kind of a different place to play. Not necessarily it's a shooter's gym, and they shoot it well here. We have shot it here in the past well too. So, they're going to play probably some matchup zone, and how do we adjust to that? How do we adjust and not seeing much of that yet? But just different things. They rebound really well to be smaller bodies, and they smash the rebounders a little bit. We're going to make an adjustment. Can we, it's not turn it over, and I think if you can get it out early, out of rebounds and kick it up early, you can get some easy looks. But getting it out's easier said than done. So we'll see how we'll do.
That's head coach Brent Smith with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment.
Pickett County Bobcats basketball. Today's game sponsored by Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well. Local experts taking care of local people. Byrdstown Medical Center, Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown stands beside you at those difficult moments of life. Count on Brown's Funeral Chapel. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clarkrange. More than 117 yards of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC, and by Milestone Physical Therapy, orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, at People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The holidays are a wonderful time to count the many blessings of this year. And if you're a small business owner, it's also time to be planning for next year. Twin Lakes would love to help with fast, reliable gig speed broadband and voice packages, all at prices that will have you counting even more blessings. Give me a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net to learn how Twin Lakes can transform your business today.
Well, you might be able to hear the energy. The energy is starting to come alive here at Clarkrange and Lamar Rogers basketball court here in Clarkrange, Tennessee. My name's Jacob Vincent. Casey Bolden to my right. Number 2 taking on number 4. The lights are off. They've got a spotlight out for the starters. It's a pretty darn cool atmosphere here at Clarkrange.
Yeah, this is one of the best out there, Jacob. It's a small gym, but it's an intimate gym. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of excitement. The crowd over there, I'd say we're probably about 90% full already. You can cut the energy in here with a knife. Jacob's going to be a great Tuesday night for high school basketball in the Upper Cumberland.
Let's bring you the starters for the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. They're the home team on the scoreboard. Number 2 in the state in Class 1A, 13-3, 2-0 in district play. They'll send out a sophomore, Addie Stowers, wearing the number 1. Chloe Rogers is a freshman. She wears the number 12. 32 is Lauren Choate. She's a junior. 35 is Casey Sells. She's a junior. And Maddie Bush wears the number 22. For the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, they're number 4 in Class 1A in the poll released today. They're 13-3, 2-0 in district play as well. Same starters for them. Allie Yamanette's a sophomore wearing the number 12. Ella Kate Kiesling is 13. She's a sophomore. 33 is Emmy Lowe, a freshman. Shayla Woods, a senior, wearing the number 34. And 44 is Callie Reeder, career high 21 rebounds. Casey, did you ever have 21 rebounds back in your career?
It depends on who was keeping the book, Jacob. Maybe.
I remember during that game, you were keeping track of her rebounds, got to 15, and I think she might have had 15 early on in that third quarter of that ball game as well.
She did. She had them early, midway through the third quarter. She really dominated down low, was able to alter a lot of shots, just played at a really high level. She's going to have to play at a really high level again tonight.
Well, tipping it away is Reeder and Bush is able to win it for the Lady Buffaloes. They'll start out with the basketball first. They actually need some help in the backcourt to get it across the timeline. They finally do. This is Maddie Bush with the basketball in the corner. It goes to Stowers. Get it into the high post, into the hands of Choate. Choate will bring it back out along the perimeter. A top of the key three coming from Choate. That one falls, and the Buffaloes are on top first, 3-0.
Choate just stepped right out there and knocked it down. Big shot to open up the game.
Lady Bobcats will have a chance to respond against the 2-3 zone. Coach Smith talking about they play a little bit of a matchup zone. They come out and start in the 2-3. We got a foul call on Clarkrange out at the top of it. 2 players were involved on that one. Actually, they might have called it a jump ball. It is a jump ball, so no foul. Pickett County Lady Bobcats will keep the basketball. 30 seconds in here to this first quarter. This top 5 matchup in Class 1A, and guess what? It's a district game. The winner of this one will have first place alone in district number 7. Here's Ella Kate Kiesling for a triple try from the left wing. That one falls, and we're tied up at 3.
Nice dribble drive right there. Was able to get Ella open in the corner. She big time knockdown shot.
She had 3 triples against Clinton County back on Tuesday. Had 14 points in that ball game and really only played in about 3/4 of it. Here's a shot coming from Stowers at the other end. That's a nice little pull-up jumper for the sophomore. That's 2 points, and it's 5-3. Clarkrange on top by 2. Skip it over to Amonette at the other end. She'll take a triple. That one short, almost wedged it on the left side. Rebound. They've got the basketball. This is Maddie Bush going down low into the post. Kick it back out on the right wing into the hands of Rogers. Rogers will throw it down low to Choate, trying to back down Reeder, but Reeder, pretty big body, is able to slow her down and stops Bush on the baseline, makes her step out of bounds, and great defense by Callie Reeder to force the turnover.
I like the way she stayed straight up right there. They came right into her. She stayed straight up. They just had to go into the baseline. There was nowhere else to go.
6.5 to play in this first quarter. It's 5-3. Pickett County trailing by those 2 points. This is Emmy Lowe with the basketball. Turns it over, threw it straight into the teeth of the defense. Shayla Wood is able to steal it right back. Wood to the basket, off the window, no good. Got her own rebound, back up, no good that time. Rebound fought for is cleared away by the Buffaloes. This is Stowers with it. She'll lead the break. Hesitate, now drive back in, kick it back out on the wing into the hands of Casey Sells for the first time. Sells on the right side, pass it off, got bumped by Wood, and Shayla Wood is going to be tagged with her first foul, and the team's first as well. Check that, they're going to tag that one on Allie Amonette. So Allie picks up her first, the sophomore. First team foul, the first foul of the game comes at the 5:50 mark here in the first quarter. It's 5-3 still. Maddie Bush in the middle of the lane, bounce pass outside for a 3 ball from Sells, in and out, no good. Amonette clears away the weak side rebound. Up ahead it goes, looking for Emmy Lowe. It touches her hands last, out of bounds, and going back to Clarkrange.
Tough break right there. Bobcats had an open lane into the goal. Actually, I think the wrong person actually tried to catch the pass. It didn't get into the intended receiver, went out of bounds. Tough break for the Bobcats.
Bringing the ball up now is Chloe Rogers. Will move it left wing into the hands of Stowers. Stowers moving it, working on the left baseline. That pass poked away. Shayla Wood's down there trying to fight for it. It's loose on the ground, a whistle, and we got a jump ball called. And it's going to stay with Clarkrange underneath the basket, but great defense just to force that jump ball by Wood.
Love the effort right there by Wood. She was able to swat it away and then went and got the loose ball, got a tie-up possession, change possession right here, back to the Buffaloes.
5:21 remaining in the first. Clarkrange with the basketball. They lead by 2. Down low in the post it goes to Choate, trying to turn around, puts up the shot. It's too strong, and rebounded by Wood for Pickett County. Up ahead it goes to Kiesling, who didn't have it. Now she does. Finds a cutting Reeder to the basket, but she traveled and will be going the other way. Good defense by Clarkrange to be set, be ready. It was either going to be a charge or a travel. Ended up being a travel on Callie Reeder.
Yeah, a lot of times coaches don't want you pitching that ball to the big person running right down the court. Got her in a bad position, wasn't sure whether to dribble it, take it up, ended up turning it over.
Lady Buffaloes will get the ball back with 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Still leading by 2, 5-3. Coach Rogers barking out instructions on his own court named after him, his signature on that far side on that right baseline, or on that right wing, I should say. Lady Buffaloes with it on the top of the key. 3 ball coming from Choate again. That time it's an air ball, goes out of bounds, and Pickett County will get it back. Under 5 to play in this first quarter. It was a hot start offensively for both sides, and since then has cooled off.
Yeah.
Pickett County will have it back across the timeline. This is Emmy Lowe. Will move it to right side in the hands of Amonette. In the high post it goes to Reeder. Trying to pass it down low. That pass is picked off. Choate had it and will clear it away to Stowers for Clarkrange now. Stowers at the free throw line. Kicks it in the corner. 3 ball from Sells from the right side. That one will find the tie. 2 triples in the game now for the Lady Buffaloes. Another turnover by Pickett County. It's 8-3. Clarkrange on top by 5, and they get the ball back with 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Maddie Bush driving to the right side, gets to the basket, lays it up and in with the right hand, and that's going to force a timeout taken by Pickett County. A 30-second one will keep it right here. Great drive by Maddie Bush to get her first 2 points of the ball game, and it's a 7-point advantage here for Clarkrange.
Yeah, they've been able to take some momentum. Pickett scored an early 3 over there in the corner by Kiesling. They've not been able to get very many shots up, Jacob. They've turned the ball over now 3 times, back-to-back on the last possession. Coach Smith's called this timeout right here. He's talking about protecting the basketball, eliminating turnovers, getting back in this basketball game.
It's kind of been the theme of this Pickett County team we've seen, especially when they've played some really good competition. If they're giving them a little bit of pressure, and a lot of times they're not even sending out full court pressure, they're just trying to move it maybe a little bit too quickly, and the guards aren't quite ready for the basketball.
Yeah, just got to be patient, have some patience offensively, let folks get to their spots. Let's get this set. This zone defense that Clarkrange is playing may give us a little more stuff that we haven't seen so far this year, so look for that.
This will be a big possession here, trailing 10-3 with 3:50 remaining in the first. Emmy Lowe on the left wing will fake a 3, pull up from 15 feet, short no good. Reeder fighting for the rebound, got poked out of bounds. It's last touched by the Buffaloes, so it'll stay with Pickett County underneath the basket.
I think Pickett County definitely has an advantage right here. Reeder can definitely, she's got size on who she's working on right here, so let's keep an eye on that.
The inbound to Wood on the free throw line, extended right side. She drives in, gets to the basket, got fouled, and she'll be at the line for 2 free throws. Shayla Wood very good at drawing contact down low. Foul's going to be called on Lauren Cho. That'll be her first and the team's first as well. So 1 on either side. It sends the senior, the lone senior for the Lady Bobcats to the line. First one is good. Shayla Wood is the leading scorer for this Pickett County team. She put up 20 of them. Went 8 for 9 from the line in their game on Tuesday against Clinton County. And a big win in the border rivalry. Knocks down 2 free throws right there. She has been a solid player so far this season. It's 10-5. Stowers 3-ball try at the other end. That's nothing but nylon. Tell you what, this Clarkrange team, they're firing them up and knocking a lot of them down early on. It's 13-5. Trying to answer is Kiesling, and she does. Ella Kiesling finds her second triple of the ball game and gets them within 5 again, 13-8. Back the other way, Stowers in the corner for Clarkrange. Baseball pass to the right side for Sells. Takes the triple, almost wedged it right side. Rebounded by Pickett County. This is Shayla Wood leading the break on the right side, behind the back and putting on a little bit of an expo. Now we'll move it right side for Aminette in the corner. Skip it all along the perimeter. We'll find Lowe left side, and she'll reset it with 2:50 on the clock here in the first. 13-8 is the score. Pickett County trailing by 5 with the basketball. Lowe trying to get to the basket, puts it up and gets it to fall.
We talked about it pregame. If Lowe can get to the bucket, if Wood can get to the bucket, it's going to free those shooters up. Really nice play right there by Lowe.
1 possession ball game before this triple try. It's an air ball, saved out of bounds for a moment, but then they're going to say out of bounds, last touched by Clarkrange. On the air ball attempt was Casey Sells from the left wing. So 13-10. And Pickett County a chance to tie or get it within 1 here with 2.5 to play in the first quarter. The freshman Emmy Lowe will walk it up the court and move it to the left side. Lowe will get it back, top of the key. We'll find a flex cut for Callie Reeder in the middle of the lane. Down low to Wood, spins around, a whistle, and a foul called. And it's going to send Wood to the line yet again. Foul again on Lauren Cho. That's going to be her second foul. So the junior picks up 2 early fouls here in the first quarter. 2:18 to play. Inbound to Lowe, top of the key for Pickett County. Move it left side for Wood. Wood hesitates, drives in. Floater in the lane with the right hand, too strong. Got her own rebound, back up, no good. Reeder gets the rebound this time. She gets fouled, and she'll be at the line.
Shayla Wood already with 3 rebounds in this game. Couple of offensive boards to keep the possession going. Really playing at a high level right here, Jacob, trying to give this Lady Bobcat team some extra energy.
Addie Stowers picked up her first foul there. That's the 3rd team foul on Clarkrange, and it sends the freshman Reeder to the line for 2 free throws. First one is good. Talking with Coach Smith last week before getting ready for the Clay County game. That one gets postponed, saying, you know, Reeder had 4 points in that Clinton County game, and she probably easily could have had 10 to 15. She just wasn't really looking for her shot in that game.
Yeah, for sure she wasn't. She was more focused on rebounds.
She knocks down 2 free throws right there. She's got 2 early points. It's a 1-point ball game. At the other end, good drive there by Chloe Rogers. Draws some contact, and she'll be at the line now. That's going to be on Emmy Lowe. That'll be her first. And Saw Rogers kind of at the end of that almost stick her leg out just to make sure she drew that contact, and a smart play by the freshman.
Smart play. Guess what, Jacob? She's the granddaughter of the coach, so she's been in the gym a lot over her life. She's got a high basketball IQ. She's going to figure out how to draw contact when she goes to the hoop.
The freshman knocks down the first one, makes it 14-12. Gets its second one right here. That one good as well. She goes 2 for 2. It's 15-12 with under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Pickett County having the ball back, going up against that zone defense again. Lowe trying to drive on it, kick out Kiesling. 3 ball from the left wing, short no good. Rebound loose, picked up by the Lady Buffaloes. Up ahead is Robin. That's going to be called on Shayla Wood. That'll be her first.
Really good hustle to get down there by Ella Kiesling. She altered the first shot up on the board, but there was a running defender or a follow-up coming from the Lady Buffaloes here. Pickett County just had to come in and get the foul just in order not to give her 2 free points.
So Wood picks up her first. It's the team's third. Sells at the line, knocks down 2 freebies. So the Lady Buffaloes 4 of 4. The Lady Bobcats 4 of 4. It's 17-12. Clarkrange on top. I don't think the clock had started. Yep. Clock didn't start once they started that inbound. So good call there by the referee on the far side. 1:33 they're going to put on the clock. And they'll get it going again from half court for Pickett County.
Bobby Rollins, Seth Bruton, Ronnie Gore on the call tonight. Officials, pretty good crew right here tonight.
This is Shayla Wood with the basketball. Tap and key for Pickett County. We'll find Low right side. Pulls up from 16 feet and drains it from that right side. 1:09 to go here in this first quarter. Shayla Wood pushing the pace now for Pickett County. Gets fouled hard. Instead, they're going to call a jump ball, saying the hand was on top of the basketball on that block attempt. It's going to stay with Pickett County underneath the basket. It just looked bad because Shayla had a very good handle on that ball. She kind of got ripped to the ground, but it was a jump ball call. I think it's a good call, too.
Yeah, I think so, too.
There's an inbound to Wood down low, gets tied up again, and this time we're going to be going the other way. So a couple of jump balls, and Clarkrange gets the basketball with 1:02 on the clock here in the first.
Coach Smith telling her just go up with it. Don't dribble. Just take it straight up. She's athletic. She's got really good inside moves. She just wants her to take it to the goal.
Stowers on the left wing. Step back 3 on the way. Short, no good. It was a good move. Just didn't get enough legs under it. Under a minute to play in the first. 17-14. Lowe was looking ahead for Reeder. Couldn't find her. Reeder wasn't looking. And Coach Smith barking out, look for the ball. You're in transition. You better be ready for it. Fortunately, Clarkrange touches it last after it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, if Lowe finds you, you better be watching. She's going to drop a dime into you if she can.
So Pickett County still with it. Kiesling tried to drive in, gets tied up and loses a handle on it, gets stolen away. 38 seconds to play in this first quarter. It's 17-14 and a chance to take the final shot. Newly into the game is Zoe Smith. She's got the basketball right here. A double comes to her. She's trying to get out of it. Will bounce out of it. Find Bush in the middle of the lane. Kick it right side, and Clarkrange just trying to move the ball around and wait for that final shot. And Pickett County trying to speed them up, maybe force a turnover if they can.
And trying to go out here and double team, try to figure if they can create a turnover right here and get an extra shot up.
10 seconds now for Clarkrange. 8 seconds. Bush will come get the basketball against the 2-3 zone. 5 seconds. Move it left wing. Driving in, that's going to be a travel with 2 seconds on the clock. Zoe Smith didn't put it on the floor before she took it. And Pickett County will get the ball back with 2 seconds here. Callie Reeder will take it out here on the near sideline. Past the Pickett County bench. Inbound to Wood, has a double team, gets through it, throws it up from half court and drains it, but she didn't get it off in time. She was beyond half court. I think that's a pretty good call, and I think I'm going to have to agree with the referees on that one. Coach Smith, a wry smile. Drained it from half court. It's no good. So the first quarter comes to a close. 17-14 in favor of Clarkrange. Well, this one is good as advertised. We'll take a minute break and be back for second quarter action.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Welcome back to Clarkrange. After one quarter of action, it's 17-14 in favor of the home team. The number 2 Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes, number 2 in Class 1A, taking on number 4 Pickett County. My name's Jacob Vincent. Casey Bolden to my right. Pickett County starting out with the basketball. Emmy Lowe dices up the defense, gets to the glass, and lays it in from the left side. She's got 6 points, and this is the Emmy Lowe we saw in that Christmas championship game against Powell. She's looked very good early on in this ball game. 3 ball from the left wing coming from Clarkrange, no good. Lowe, a weak side rebound. Her eyes up, finds Wood in transition, wide open, lays it up and in, and Pickett County has their first lead of the ball game, 18-17, and forces an early timeout by Clarkrange.
Really a lot of intensity coming out of the break right there for the Lady Bobcats. Emmy Lowe able to get to the bucket down there, Jacob. We talked about it pregame. If Lowe and Wood can create and get down around the rack, I think they've got really the ability to create and score and get those three-point shooters opened up. Really nice start right here for the Bobcats' first lead of the game.
18-17, Pickett County finally getting their first lead of the game. Comes at the 7:26 mark here in the second quarter. And mentioned it, just a hot start. Defensively, you get a stop and you quickly push the pace to the other side. And we were kind of talking about that. Clarkrange, usually they like to push the pace. They usually score a lot of points. This being a younger team, can Pickett County kind of match that? We've seen them at times like to run the floor, and they're going to do that here tonight, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to press the pace right here, full court pressure.
At the other end, Lauren Choate will bring it up, the post player for Clarkrange. Will give it off to their guard, and Stowers on the top of the key. We'll move it right side, find Choate again, left wing. Choate looking down low, picks up her dribble, gives it off to Rogers. Rogers will get a screen from Choate, bring it along the perimeter, being guarded by Lowe. Now looking down low for Maddie Bush. Bounce it back out high post. That's going to be a turnover, and Pickett County getting the basketball back again. This is something that Clarkrange did not do in the first quarter, is turn the basketball over.
Yeah, keep an eye on that matchup down there with Maddie Bush.
Once again, looking for a screen from Reeder on the top of the key, moving it to the right side, hesitates, drives in. We've got a whistle, and they're going to call a carry on Emmy Lowe. And that's one of those, kind of like the 3-second call, you just don't see it too often.
Yeah, not a whole lot. I did think it was there, though. She put her hand under the ball, took about 3 steps before she actually carried it to go up to the hoop. Coach Smith doesn't like it. I think it's a pretty good call.
At the other end, Reeder blocks it out of bounds for Pickett County. And Clarkrange will keep it underneath the basket. Coach Smith giving it to the near side referee here right in front of us. It's kind of an interesting setup. We are directly behind the Pickett County bench. We're kind of up above them on a stage, so we can almost hear what's being said down there on the court. Here's a shot coming from Sells in the middle of the lane. It's no good, and Pickett County is able to clear away the rebound. 6.5 to play in the second quarter. Up it goes to Aminette right side. 17-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Allie is able to poke it to Wood. Puts it up too strong. She'll poke it back out to Lowe. She'll hesitate, fire it away. That one's too deep, no good. And the rebound finally cleared away for Clarkrange. 3 different chances there for Pickett County. Couldn't convert. 6:10 to play here in the second. Stowers down low. Nice little move, high off the glass, and good from the right side.
Yeah, she looked the defender off and was able to get it up high on the glass over the defender. Really nice shot right there by Stowers.
6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. It's 19-18. Lady Buffaloes on top by 1. Lowe gets to the lane, gets fouled, and she'll be at the line for 2 shots again. Now going to be called on Casey Sells. She'll pick up her first. That'll be the team's 4th here in the first half. Coach Rogers will have a conference with her on the near sideline in front of their bench. Lowe at the line, short on the first attempt. We've seen flashes of excellence from Emmy Lowe so far this season. She's already put up a triple-double in a game with 16, 11, and 11. She also had 29 points against Cannon County earlier on in the season. She knocks down the second free throw right there. She's got 7. At the other end, we've got a whistle and a foul called on Pickett County. That's going to go on Allie Eminette again. That's going to be her second. So far, really, they've done a fairly nice job of staying out of foul trouble. That's just Aminette's second and the team's fourth here in the first half.
Yeah, we talked about it a bit in the pregame, Jacob. We've done a really good job at protecting the rim the last 4 games on the win streak without fouling. Could we do that again tonight? So far, we have only 4 fouls here with 5:44 to go, second quarter.
Choate at the line, knocks down 2 free throws. This Clarkrange team, they can shoot it well from the stripe. They're 6 of 6 so far. It's 21-19. 5:40 remaining in the second. Pickett County with the basketball again, trailing by 2. Abby Lowe will have it now, top of the key. Dribbling around, has 2 defenders in front of her, picks up her dribble, finds Wood. She drives it in, gets to the hoop, missed it, fighting for the rebound. It's cleared away by Clarkrange. Maddie Bush will have it. Bush across the timeline, crosses over, goes past Kiesling, puts up the shot with the left hand, couldn't curl it in. Pickett County on the push. Shayla Wood drawing contact, puts it up, got it to go with the foul.
Really nice move right there. Took her to the woodshed, got in, got the contact, got it high on the glass, got it able to go down. 5:11 to go. Let's see if she can knock down this big free throw, take the lead.
Ties the ball game up at 21, and Casey mentioned it, she'll have a chance to take the lead yet again. Foul called on Lauren Choate. That's going to be her third. That's a big foul call. Free throw good from Shayla. She's got 5 points here in the second quarter already. 22-21. Pickett County on top by 1. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 3 ball from Choate from the right side, off the mark. Lowe clearing away the rebound, eyes up, poked away by Bush in transition, but Kiesling finds it, puts up the shot, couldn't get it to fall. Reeder cleared out space with the rebound, puts it up and got it to go. Callie Reeder finds her first field goal. She's got 4 points. Stowers will bring it up now for Clarkrange. Up it goes to Rogers on the left side. Skip it over right side for Sells. Free throw line extended. It's a 3-point ball game, 24-21. C leading by those 3. Stowers now dialing up the triple, letting it fly and rattling it in. Well, it didn't have a lot of rotation, but it still went down.
Coach Smith talked about it. This could be a shooter's gym. Definitely worked out that way on that shot. Didn't look like it was going to go down. Found a way to hit the bottom of the rim.
Ties the ball game up at 24. Woods got it on the left wing. Kiesling right side trying to answer. That misses to the left. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs to Clarkrange. Sub will come in here. That's going to be Zoe Smith for Clarkrange. Pickett County has only used 1 sub so far. Kaylee Tompkins, she came in a little bit ago for Allie Amadette, and there hasn't been too many subs on either side, which we know Pickett County, they're only about 6 or 7 deep. At the other end, Rogers, triple try, no good. Long rebound, finds the hands of Shayla Wood, but she's double teamed in the backcourt, and a smart timeout taken there by Coach Smith to ensure that they'll keep possession of the basketball. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 3:51 remaining in the second quarter. We're tied up at 24. Mentioned it, this is as good as advertised.
Yeah, we talked about it. Put your seatbelt on before this one. We're going to have a game of a lot of runs, a lot of momentum changes. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've already experienced a lot of emotional stuff going on here on the court already as both teams take the lead back and forth. So really fun game, Jacob, for sure.
I kind of mentioned before the game as well how similarly made up a lot of these teams, especially in District 7R of Class 1A for Pickett County. They send out 5 sophomores, 4 freshmen, and a senior, 6 freshmen, 1 sophomore, 3 juniors, and a senior. So those underclassmen outnumbering the upperclassmen on both sides.
You know what that means too, don't you, Jacob?
Lost the handle, got it back, takes it to the basket, drew some contact, no call, and missed it in the process. Looked like she kind of got hit on the head there as she went up with it.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
3:27 to play here in the second quarter. This is Smith on the left wing. She'll drive in, kick it to Sells in the corner, fires it away, and knocks it down from the right side. Casey Sells with her second triple of the ball game, makes it 27-24. Here's Lowe crossing over, kick out Kiesling. Tried to pass it away, that pass picked off at the top of the key by Smith for Clarkrange. A one-handed pass down low for Sells. In the corner to Stowers, 3 ball is no good, and rebounded by Reeder. Quickly the other way we go. Shayla Wood out in front, puts it up, got it to go.
Really good transition right here by the Bobcats. They've been able to get down there, get it on the rim. Really nice work.
Gets them back within 1. It's 27-26. Stowers a step back triple on the way. Rattles it home. Stowers came to play in this one, the sophomore. She's got 13 points already. Shayla Wood driving in, getting to the basket. That ball blocked and then got it back, and they're going to say she got fouled on the way back up, and she'll have free throws coming here. So Shayla Wood, just a knack for the basketball. Foul called on Maddie Bush. That'll be her first, and it sends the senior to the line again. First one is good. Shayla is 4 of 4 so far in the evening. 2:28 remaining here in the second quarter. She'll have a second try. That's off the back iron, no good. Amonette had it for a second and then just kind of.
Oh, they're going to put that on Allie Amonette. Tough break right there. She's just kind of standing there. The ball kind of came her way. She tried to go get it. Didn't really have a hole anywhere to go, so tough break right there by Allie. She's a little disappointed.
More of a momentum foul than anything. There was nothing she was going to do there. Like you said, the ball kind of careened out towards the middle of the lane. She tried to go for it. Her momentum was already taking her that way and gets tagged with a foul. Clarkrange has it at the other end with 2:21 to play in the first half. It's 30-27. They lead it by those 3. Emmy Lowe forcing the turnover and then getting fouled from behind. Rogers is going to pick up the foul. Nice defensive play there by Emmy Lowe. This is much different Emmy Lowe than we saw last Tuesday.
Yeah, no doubt. She went in there, dug it out, was able to go get the loose ball, got fouled. She's going to go try to knock down a couple free throws, cut this lead down to 1.
So 1 in bonus free throws coming here for Lowe. Rogers picks up her first foul. The freshman on the front end is good. 2 of 3 from the stripe so far. She's got 8 points in this ball game, makes it 30-28. Clarkrange on top by 2. Lowe will try it again. Toes the line, flies it away, nothing but nylon. 2:14 to play in the second quarter. It's a 1-point ball game. Smith at the other end for Clarkrange, drives it in the middle of the lane, will pull it back out. On the top, the key will give it over to Stowers now. Stowers being guarded by Shayla Wood. Smith will one-hand pass to Sells on the left wing, looking down low now for Bush. Double comes to her, kick it out to Smith. That's going to be a deep 2. Her toe was on the line.
You know, did you see that right there, Jacob? They were backing off. They don't. Scouting report says she probably can't shoot it. She knocked one down right there. Impressive.
It's going to spread out the Pickett County defense, you would think, if she's able to keep knocking that down. Makes it 32-29. 1:38 remaining here in the second quarter. Pickett County with the basketball. Here is Emmy Lowe with it, looking for a screen, moving it to the right side, hesitates, crosses back over, finds Kaylee Tompkins, gets to the basket, but couldn't get the finish to fall. Had a nice little move on it, just couldn't finish it. Back the other way, Clarkrange goes. Sells, drives in, kicks out Smith. She traveled with it again, and we're going to go the other way. That's the second time she's done that. She gets a little bit too excited and just doesn't put the ball on the ground first.
Yeah, she wants to go a long way without dribbling, and that's against the rules. Good call right there by the official.
1:15 to play here in the second quarter. It's 32-29. Pickett County will have the basketball. They trail by 3. Lowe comes across the timeline. Move it right side for Wood. She'll spin around, give it back to Lowe, left wing. Shot fake from a triple, and then we'll pull it back out near half-court. Drive, now drives in. Somehow gets a pass off. Tompkins drives in. It was poked away from behind, and Clarkrange will have it with 50 seconds on the clock. Stowers will bring it across, and they might just try to waste the final 43 seconds here like they tried in the first quarter. It ended up being a shot for Shayla Wood, who drained it from half-court, but they called it off, saying it was after the buzzer. 32-29 as it stands. Clarkrange leading by 3. 30 seconds on the clock and just wasting time to take the final shot. Bush out near half court, moves it to the right side for Stowers with 20 seconds.
Coach Smith really encouraging a double team right here. See if we can get a turnover.
Here's Sells, drives in, kicks it out. 14 seconds now. Smith has the basketball. Give it off to Bush, 10 seconds. Right side for Rogers. She'll take the 3. She'll knock it down. Drains it from the right corner. Pickett County a chance. Emmy Lowe from half court on the way. That one just short. Halftime score 35-29. A big shot by Chloe Rogers to end the first half for the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. A tremendous first half. We'll take a short break and then we'll break it down for you coming up right after this.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
At People's Bank, we offer many financial to maximize any potential opportunities that come your way. People's Bank is more than just another bank. We're an independent, locally owned community bank. We strive to rise above all our competitors, and we work hard to be everything you could hope to find in a banking partner. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here at halftime at Clarkrange High School here on UCSportsNation.com. Halftime score 35-29 in favor of the number 2 Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes here at home, taking on number 4 Pickett County. Very tightly contested first half, and it would have been closer if it weren't for Chloe Rogers at the end of that second quarter, knocking down a triple from the right side.
Yeah, knocked down 1, 2, 3. They knocked down 4 triples right there in the half, Jacob, coupled with a couple of free throws and a couple of regular field goals. Scored 17 in the first quarter, 18 in the second. They're shooting the ball really well. I think Pickett County's just got to figure out how to eliminate some of the turnovers, take a little better care of the basketball. I think they're right in this basketball game. I think they've certainly got the capability of overcoming this 6-point deficit, making a run here in the second half. Coach Smith down there coaching them up right now, looking through the stats to understand maybe what adjustments they need to make here in the second half. You can be assured both teams going to make some significant adjustments.
They came out in the second quarter, actually took their first lead of the ball game just 30 seconds into the second quarter. It was back and forth, and then Clarkrange able to build on that lead a little bit here going into halftime. Let's break down the stats a little bit for you in a 35-29 ball game for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. They've only got 4 scorers so far. Shayla Wood leads the way with 10 points. Emmy Lowe's got 9, 6 of them for Ella Kiesling. She knocked down 2 triples in the first quarter, and 4 points for Callie Reeder. On the other side, 6 different players have scored for Clarkrange. Leading the way is Addie Stower. She's got 13 points, 8 for Casey Sells, 5 apiece for Chloe Rogers and Lauren Choate, 2 for Zoe Smith, and 2 for Maddie Bush as well. Halftime score 35-29. It's number 2 Clarkrange taking on number 4 Pickett County. We'll take another short break. We'll go inside Pickett County, and then we'll have second half action on the other side.
Bobcats basketball, sponsored by Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired, done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. By Byrdstown Medical Center, local experts taking care of local people. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. Union Bank, with the modern tools to make banking easier. The experience you can count on. Union Bank, member FDIC. By Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel. And by Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Ammonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Ammonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Ammonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Ammonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Welcome back here at halftime. We're talking with Carol Ann Stockton, a senior at Pickett County High School, and Carol Ann has received a pretty significant scholarship to Trevecca Nazarene University in Nashville. Carol Ann, first, I just kind of want to ask you about the scholarship. What is it? And kind of just fill me in a little bit on it.
Yes, the scholarship for Trevecca, it is a 4-year full tuition scholarship. It's averaged at about $110,000. Pretty big deal. I didn't realize I was worth that much. I was invited to apply back in September for the scholarship because of my ACT score and my GPA. You had to have at least a 29 super score on the ACT and at least a 3.5 GPA. And I was already looking to go to Trevecca just because they have a PA program, and I'm going to become a PA physician assistant later on. So I was very excited whenever I was invited to apply.
How did you get invited? Was it already on your radar, something that you knew about, or did somebody reach out to you and say, hey, can you apply for this?
Yes, I knew about the scholarship for Trevecca, and I knew that I had the credentials for it, but I was invited to apply by one of my admissions counselors.
That's awesome, and I think you might have mentioned one of your admissions counselors and saying how they helped you kind of get this scholarship and work through the process. Who was that, and just kind of take me through that process of, I guess, getting ready, because it was a pretty long process. You had to apply, you had to...
It kind of helped me through the entire... Get 2 amazing letters of recommendation from Ms. Copeland, my guidance counselor, and Mr. Neal, my Algebra 1 teacher. And then once I was actually invited for the interview later on, because I had to submit everything first, and then I kind of waited, and then I actually got told that I was able to interview sooner than I thought I was going to. Ms. Gatons, my Algebra 2 teacher, she helped me totally prepare for the interview because I had never been in an interview situation before, and I was very nervous just because I tend to overthink things like this. And she totally helped me through the whole thing, and by the time the interview came, I felt totally prepared, most prepared I've ever felt for anything in my life.
Now, you have already mentioned how much this scholarship it comes out to, about almost $110,000, which is quite a bit of money. How is that going to help you and maybe your family as well? I mean, just to go to college and get a college degree.
Yes, going to college has always been very important for me. Both my parents went to college, and it's just me and my mom at home. So I knew that, yes, we kind of, we do have, we're well off, but at the same time, college is college. We all need money. And on top of my undergraduate degree, I'll have to go to PA school, which could almost be like another $100,000. So the more that I can get, the better.
What's a couple of things that you hope to accomplish at Trevecca with this scholarship and once you move on to college?
Trevecca, they really focus on missions and mission work in the Christian community, and I've already luckily been able to go on a mission trip. I went last summer to Ohio, so I'm hoping that I can get involved with missions at Trevecca there. And I'm hoping that just with Trevecca, they're a very hands-on college. Like with my labs, I'll do everything myself. I won't have to worry about a TA or anything. So Trevecca will really just help me prepare myself just for situations that I'll be in the future.
That's senior Carol Ann Stockton here at Pickett County High School. She received the McClurkin Scholarship, a 4-year scholarship, which is full tuition to Trevecca Nazarene University. Carol Ann, we appreciate the time.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back in a moment here on Pickett County Basketball.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins.
Well, we're back after halftime. Missed about a minute of action, but Pickett County, they're within 1 point. Couple of buckets from Callie Reeder and Shayla Wood. She just knocked down the bucket right there.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community.
By Clarkrange. Here early on in the second half, 35-33. It was 35-29 in Pickett County, starting off on a 4-0 run to start out the second half.
They came out of the halftime really energized right there, able to pick up 4 quick points. Wood already up to six rebounds. She got about 12, 13 points, playing at a really high level. Nice bucket right there. She found Reeder in transition underneath. Hey, these Bobcat ladies, they just need to figure it out. Keep the intensity turned up, keep forcing the issue, keep knocking down shots.
Started off the same way in the second quarter. Were able to go on a 4-0 run. That was their first lead in the game back in the second quarter. Able to get it within 2 points here, 35-33. And one of the things that Coach Smith was trying to get across to the girls at halftime there, they just stayed out here and stayed in front of us. He was saying, you got to get out on those three-point shooters. They were able to knock down 7 3-pointers in the first half. Got to run them off the line. They do it there. They force a turnover, and they're going to have the ball back again here, 1 minute and 10 seconds into the third quarter.
Yeah, Coach Smith really encouraging them right now on the defensive end. Had a really nice possession that time defensively. Forced the Buffaloes to throw it right out of bounds. The Lady Bobcats ball.
So the Bobcats will get it back with 6:48 remaining here in the third. It's 35-33. They trail by 2. Kaylee Tompkins started out this second half as Allie Amonette has 3 fouls. Tompkins in the middle of the lane, got tied up, and we're going to be going the other way as she turned it over. Here is Rogers, fakes a 3, will find Smith right baseline to a cutting Stowers down low, lays it up and in. A nice cut and a nice finish for Addie Stowers. He's got 15 at the other end. Kiesling answers with a triple. Hadn't scored since the first quarter. That's her third triple of the ball game. She's got 9. It's 37-36. Maddie Bush will bring it across the big Buffalo logo in the middle of the court here on Lamar Rogers Court. 37-36 the score. Bush, top of the key, crosses over, drives in, bounce it out to Sells on the corner. We'll find Rogers, top of the key. Give it back to Sells, move it right side for Smith, who will fake a shot, drive in, kick it back out to Stowers again on the top of the perimeter. Barking out instructions is Coach Rogers. They'll slow it up. Tompkins goes for the steal, couldn't get it. Sells driving right baseline is going to be bumped by Shayla Wood, and they're going to call a foul on Shayla. That'll be Shayla's second, the team's first here in the second half. Clarkrange will take it out on the right baseline. Inbound to Maddie Bush, and she'll bring it out near half court and set up the offense. 5:35 remaining here in the third. It's 37-36. Bush moves it to the left side. Hand off Rogers. Left open, lets it fly, missed it short. Rebound loose is picked up by Reeder. Wood will push the pace. Lowe's out in front. Takes it to the basket, gets to the hoop, lays it up, and lays it in.
Nice transition right here by the Lady Bobcats. They take the lead by 1. Said, hey, you can run it, we can run it too.
Bush trying to answer at the other end, out of control, missed it badly, and Pickett County with a chance. Low across the timeline will slow it up and now set it up. She'll drive in, run into some traffic. We've got a whistle, and that's going to be a jump ball. Emmy Lowe didn't like the call, but it was a pretty good one. Maddie Bush just stepped in and took the ball out of her hands.
Yeah, dribbled right into contact, right into a defender there, just able to tie it up. Nice inbound play, though.
Here's a steal by Reeder, missed the shot. It was altered by Bush. It's loose on the ground and picked up by Clarkrange. Great defense there by Maddie Bush. At the other end, Rogers has it on the right side. Free throw line extended. Move it to Stowers on the top of the key. 4:45 remaining in the third. Sells in the corner, fires it away, no good. Rebound loose, a fight for it on the ground. A tie up and a jump ball is going to belong to Clarkrange. Sub coming in here for Clarkrange is going to be Lauren Choate, and Allie Amonette going to come back in for Pickett County. That'll be Tompkins coming over to the bench. 38-37, Pickett County leading by 1. 4:38 remaining here in the third. They inbound to Sells, that being Clarkrange, looking down low to Choate. Kick it back out to Stowers, fires it away, knocks it down again from the right side. A defender in her eye in Kiesling. Really some pretty good defense. Stowers just stepped up and knocked it down.
And Stowers, one of the better shooters we've seen so far this year.
Well, Kiesling answers right back again. She answers from the left wing that time and puts Pickett County back up by 1, 41-40. Stowers with it on the left wing. Picks up her dribble, pass off to Sells. Sells will penetrate, kick it out to Choate, firing it away from the right side. It's short, no good. A long rebound. Finds the hands of Sells, but she traveled with it, and we're going the other way. Pickett County will have it. 4:01 remaining here in the third. It's 41-40, a 1-point advantage for Pickett County. Coach Smith barking out instructions for his freshman point guard and Emmy Lowe. She'll come across the timeline, bounce it off to Amonette on the right side. Gathers it, will find Lowe again right side. Had to come out to get it as she had a defender on her back, and Callan Reeder going to be tagged for 3 seconds in the lane, was just camped out down low.
Coach Smith begging them to give her the ball. She had position. She had a defender on her back. She's actually, I think she's got a really nice post game. Coach Smith wants us to get it down below.
They haven't used her too much, especially in that post game. We'll see if that opens up a little bit here after that 3-second call. Clarkrange with the basketball. Baseball pass to the right side for Choate on the right wing. Moving around, we'll find Stowers now in the Lamar Rogers logo right in front of her head coach, Rogers. Now looking down low for Bush. Kick it back out to Choate. Reverse it off to Stowers, who will penetrate, throw it off to Rogers. She'll fire it away. It's off the mark, no good. And Wood's got the rebound for Pickett County. Up the court she goes. Going to the basket, putting it up, getting it to go.
Coast to coast, Shayla Wood taking them to the woodshed.
14 points for the senior. It's 43-40. Coach Rogers needs another timeout. All he's got is a full timeout, so that's what it's going to be. We'll take it with him. 43-40, 3 minutes remaining in the third. We'll be back in a minute.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here out of the timeout taken by Clarkrange. They've only got 2 left. It's 43-40, 2:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Clarkrange will have the basketball. This is Bush with it, driving into the middle of the lane. We'll kick it out to Sells. Now down low to Choate in the block. Puts it up, and a nice little right-hand runner across the lane is good for Lauren Choate.
They found her cutting across the lane. She made a nice move right there on Reeder, able to get it down.
Amonette fakes the 3, reverses off to Lowe. She'll move it to the top of the key. We'll find Wood right side, give it back to Lowe on the top of the key. 2:27 on the clock. It's 43-42. Pickett County leading by 1. Lowe looking for a screen, will move it to the right side as Wood sets it. Into the corner for Kiesling. Left open, left lets it fly, couldn't get it. Reeder had the rebound for a second, but couldn't corral it and secure it. So Clarkrange is able to get it back. Maddie Bush will bring it across the timeline. 2 minutes to go in the third. It's a 1-point ball game. Top of the key pass here for Choate. Left open, lets it fly, couldn't get it to fall, and rebounded by Wood for Pickett County. Wood will bring it up, has two defenders in front of her, spins out of it, finds Lowe, cutting to the basket, putting up the shot, getting fouled, and she'll be at the line for 2 shots. Now going to be called on Casey Sells. That'll be her second, and just the team's first here.
I really like Shayla Wood. She gets the rebound. She's really forcing it into the front court. Found Lowe, cutting Lowe, who's able to get to the basket. We're able to get some transition stuff right here in the third quarter, Jacob. Already with 15 points on the board since the start of the third.
13 points now for Emmy Lowe, make it 14 as she knocks down both free throws. 45-42. It's a 3-point advantage for Pickett County. 1:45 remaining here in the third frame. Maddie Bush will bring it across the timeline for Clarkrange. The 10-foot volleyball line now will dial up the triple, let it fly and rattle it home. Hadn't taken one all game long and knocks down her first. She's got 5.
Knocked it down right over Ella Kiesling, too. Really good defense, just able to knock the shot down.
Kind of lulled the defense to sleep and baited Kiesling into it. It's 45-45. Here is Wood on the top of the key. We'll move it to Amonette left wing. Looking because of this player right here in Emmy Lowe. Has played great so far tonight. She's got the basketball again. 65 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. They're just moving the ball around along the perimeter. Amonette with it on the left wing. They might just try to waste some time and take this final shot, try to take the lead into the final quarter if they can. Amonette left open though, she'll let it fly, in and out, no good. Rebound loose, and a foul is going to be called on Clarkrange. Foul going to be called on Maddie Bush. Shayla Wood was able to draw some contact. Coach Rogers not happy about it.
Yeah, he's getting ready to get stuck. They've got a coach's warning over here. They're warning him right now. He's out here at half court warning over the back call. Not going to get it.
Callie Reeder, triple try. Yes!
Uh-oh, Jacob. When she gets that going, this is a dangerous Lady Bobcats team.
Quick inbounds to Reeder. That's really not in the scouting report. Just a freshman has really only knocked down a lot of them against Powell. Knocks down her first, 48-45. Pass into the corner, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Clarkrange. 26 seconds to play here in the third. Pickett County leading by 3, 48-45. Lady Buffaloes will have the basketball. Maddie Bush has it on the 10-foot volleyball line as she drifts towards half court, now drifting to the right side. Pulls it back out and will reset the offense. 15 seconds to play in the third. Bush with it still. 10 seconds, she'll start the offense. Drive it to the right side, and there's going to be a foul called on Pickett County. Kiesling tried to step over the screen, and they're going to say she kind of reached in for it. She's going to be tagged for the foul. 8.5 seconds on the clock now. Rogers inbounds to Bush on the wing. Bush right side, 5 seconds, drives in, bounce it off to Choate, puts up the shot. She got fouled. And 2 shots coming here for Lauren Choate with 2.9 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Foul going to be called on Shayla Wood. That's her third. Team's third here in the second half. So at the line is going to be the junior Lauren Choate, who's got 7 points so far in this ball game. First free throw off the mark, no good. That's the first missed free throw of the ball game for the Lady Buffaloes. They're not going to put anybody in the lane here, as they don't want to let Pickett County get a good shot up. Second free throw good. 2-point ball game, 2 seconds. Emmy Lowe from half court on the way. Off the backboard and no good. But Pickett County does have the lead after 3, 48-46. We'll take another short break and have the final quarter of action coming up after this.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Well, it's number 2 versus number 4 for a reason. It's 48-46. 8 minutes on the clock here to decide this one between Pickett County and Clarkrange, being played here at Clarkrange. Pickett County on the road trying to pick up a big win in district play. A good pass down low and a back cut behind a screen by Ella Kiesling. She got fouled on the way up by Maddie Bush. Bush picks up her 3rd foul. Coach Rogers trying to get an explanation out near half courts. And he called a timeout. They've only got 4 left, so going to be a full timeout taken here by Coach Rogers. He's disagreeing with the call. He's already on a warning, so he's got to be careful, and the referee saying that's enough. And there is the technical. So they do call the technical on Coach Rogers. They were letting him go for a little bit after the warning. They call the technical foul. So after this timeout, there's going to be 4 free throws coming for Pickett County.
Yeah, interesting situation right there. Official comes over to report the foul. Coach Rogers does not like the call. He calls timeout, wants to continue to debate it with the official. Official put his whistle in his mouth to stick him, but he didn't have to because his partner saw what was going on, came over and got it for him. Great officiating right there, Jacob. They've already warned the coach, and they're not going to, they're not going to allow him to show him up like he was right there. Pickett County going to shoot 4 free throws right here to try to stretch this lead to 6 points and get possession of the basketball.
Yeah, it's 48-46 as it stands right now, and only 1 timeout left for Clarkrange, so that'll be something to pay attention to. They've got 1 full timeout left with 7:51 to play in this ball game. There's going to be 2 free throws coming from Ella Kiesling on the personal foul, and then we'll have 2 technical free throws as well. We'll wait and see if they send Ella up for those ones or if they decide to send somebody else. Throws here. First up will be the personal free throws. First one is good. So Ella now with 13 points. There's 3 different players in double figures already for Pickett County. Second free throw, good as well. 29 seconds in and already 3 made free throws. A chance to make it 4 for the sophomore. And she does.
Big momentum swing right there, Jacob. Let's note that. 7:51 to go, 4th quarter. Let's see if it motivates Clarkrange or if Pickett County can kind of go on a run right here and try to figure out a way to close this game out.
And better yet, Pickett County gets the basketball as well. They lead by 6, 52-46. Here's Lowe, top of the key to Kiesling. 3 ball, off the mark, no good. Long rebound, fought for. Kiesling tried to fight for it. Smith had it, and Clarkrange comes up with it. Stowers will bring it up. Find Rogers in the corner. Holds the ball above her head. If Kiesling knocked that one down, that would have sent the Pickett County fans into a frenzy.
Yeah, big time shot right there. Almost went down.
Clarkrange with it, trailing by 6. 7:19 to play in this ball game. Bush off a screen, drives in, kicks it out. Rogers triple from the corner is short, no good. Rebound loose on the ground is picked up by the Lady Buffaloes. Lauren choked down low, backing down Reeder, putting it up and getting it to go. Nice move by the junior.
Yeah, nice left-handed move. She faked to the inside, took it back to the left. 4-point ball game, 7 minutes to go here, Jacob. It's going to be a lot of fun. Put your seatbelt on.
52-48. Kiesling skip a pass over to the right side for Wood. Give it back to Lowe, top of the key. Lowe holding up her hand and calling out the play. Crosses over, drives in. Corner to Kiesling. Amanette with it, left wing, free throw line extended. Will bounce it back off to Lowe. This is one thing Pickett County is really good at, is if it's not there, they're going to take their time. There it is. Amanette's got it and missed it. Clarkrange clears away the rebound. Stowers in front, off to Sells on the wing. Sells will skip it over to Rogers, left open, fakes it, drives in, tried to bounce a pass out. She does and finds Choate. And Bush will reset it on the top of the key. Crosses over, whistle, and they're going to say 2 hands were on the offender there. That's going to be on Ella Kiesling. That'll be her second foul.
I just had the arm bar on her, trying to force her to continue to go left. Official called it right there. Pretty good call.
So Clarkrange will come out in the flat 4 set here on the inbounds. They throw it, top of the key for Lauren Choate. Choate dribbling with the right hand on Reeder, trying to back her down, spins around, couldn't get anywhere, passes off to Stowers, who takes the shot and couldn't get it to fall. Great defense by Reeder down low.
Yeah, an 8th rebound right there by Wood, too. Big time on the boards tonight.
Under 6 to play. It's 52-48. Pickett County leading by 4. Amonette fakes a 3. Kiesling in the corner, fires it away, and couldn't rattle it home. It rattled around for a second, goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Clarkrange. Actually, they call a foul. They call a foul on Pickett County. I believe they might have tagged Shayla Wood with it.
Yeah, they did. That's going to be her 4th.
Shayla's got 4 fouls, 5 team fouls as well. So it's 52-48, 5:38 to play in this ball game. This is Stowers with it, top of the key, driving in, throws it out of bounds. That's going to be Pickett County basketball, and they're going to be able to get the sub in here for Shayla Wood, who's got those 4 fouls. So Wood will come out, Tompkins will come in. Who's going to step up in rebounding the basketball now? Usually it's Reeder. This game it's been Wood. Can Reeder step up in crunch time and rebound some basketballs?
Yeah, needs some good minutes right here by KT too. We've seen her in a few games with Sparks where she can come in and lift this team up. Let's see if it can happen right here.
5:20 remaining in the ball game. It's 52-48. Emmy Lowe will set up the offense for the Lady Bobcats. Into the high post it goes. Into the corner to Kiesling. Another triple try goes down for Ella Kate Kiesling. 7 points in the quarter. She's got 19 on the ball game. It's 55-48. Bush throws it in the corner now for Choate. Dials up the triple. It's short, no good, but the rebound picked up by Rogers. Goes back up with it with the foul. Got it to go. She'll be at the line for 1. 7 points for Rogers. Foul's going to be called on Pickett County. And that'll be on Emmy Lowe. That'll be her 2nd and the team's 6th. At the line is going to be the freshman, Chloe Rogers, to try and complete the unconventional 3-point play. In and out, no good, and rebounded by Pickett County. So Rogers unable to complete it at the other end. Kiesling, another jumper, couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Choate. 55-50 is the score. Pickett County leading by 5, 4:43 remaining in the ball game. This is Rogers, give it off to Choate. Top of the key, it goes to Bush, who will set up the offense. Bush being guarded by Kiesling. We'll move it to right side for Choate, dialing up the triple, letting it fly. It's off the mark, rebound. As Tompkins closed out a little too hard.
Yeah, Tompkins goes out, tries to close out on the 3-point shooter. Ball's away. She gets into the shooter. They see it over there. Stowers going to go try to knock down 3 triples right here. Also, Jacob, on that rebound, had really good box out position. Just didn't have any players that wanted to go get the basketball, so that's something we got to figure out right there.
Yeah, usually there's 2 things you got to do when rebounding the basketball. First, you got to find your man, box him out. They did that. They forgot to go corral the basketball. First free throw is good from Stowers. Second one, no good. She's got 19 points and a chance to make it 20 with this 3rd free throw. It's 55-51. Stowers wearing the number 1 jersey, dribbles it with the right hand, flies it away and missed it, and rebounded by Kaylee Tompkins. So Stowers goes 1 for 3 from the stripe. Big free throws right there for Clarkrange. 55-51. Pickett County leading by 2 possessions with 4:10 to play in this ball game. Amonette on the left wing. We'll find Lowe out near half court. Callie Reeder still down low. Hasn't touched it in quite some time on the offensive side of the ball. Here's Emmy Lowe moving it to the right side, going between the legs. Now we'll drive in, passes out to Kiesling. 3 ball from the wing, yes! Kiesling again with a big triple. 58-51, the biggest lead of the ball game for Pickett County. At the other end, Stowers trying to answer, no good off the window. Rebounded by Reeder. Lowe's just going to slow it up. They've got a 7-point advantage with 3.5 to play in this game. They just got to take some time.
Watch for this coaching match right here. Very possible Pickett County just going to pull it out, make them come out man-to-man. I think Pickett County's definitely got some advantages in that man-to-man set.
Another Kiesling triple. She did it again. Ella Kiesling is on fire. 61-51, 3:21 to play in the ball game, and a timeout taken by Clarkrange. We'll take it with them. Ella Kiesling is hot.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is no Sunday on the calendar. If there's something you want to do, then now is the best time to get started. Pick a date, go to work, and make your dreams come true. If you need money to finance your plans, come talk with People's Bank. We're friendly hometown lenders who really want to say yes to your loan request. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Well, it's turned into the Ella Kiesling show here in the fourth quarter. 13 points in the quarter. She's knocked down 7 triples on the ball game. She's got 25 points, and Pickett County leads by 10, 61-51. And again, that was the last time out for Coach Rogers and Clarkrange, and there's still 3:13 to play in this ball game. Bush misses on the three-point attempt from the top of the key, and the rebound is pulled down by Pickett County. Again, at the start of this quarter, Coach Rogers picked up a technical foul after a foul call. 4 made free throws by Kiesling, and since then she's made 3 triples in this quarter. It's a 10-point advantage now for Pickett County. Game. Again, number 2 Clarkrange taking on number 4 Pickett County in Class 1A. These two teams in the same district. Whoever wins this will be in sole possession of first place in District 7. Pickett County just wasting time moving the ball around. They haven't even gotten it past the free throw line. And a timeout's going to be taken here by Pickett County. They've only got full timeouts left, so we'll take it with them as well. Shayla Wood going to check in at the timeout. 2:29 to play in the ball game. We'll be back in a minute.
Wellness is about people. People like Dr. Andrew Todd, Dr. Matthew J. King, FNP Benjamin Aaron. Local experts taking care of local people so you can relax and feel at home. That's the goal at Byrdstown Medical Center, making it a comfortable place where you and the team focus on your health. Being well, Byrdstown Medical Center. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. That's 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Out of the timeout, Shayla Wood on the far side gets picked up with a foul. So Shayla's going to foul out of this ball game. That's 5 fouls on Shayla Wood. She fouls out. She just checked in. There was a loose ball on the far sideline. Coach Smith gets a warning. So we've already seen a T on Coach Rogers. Coach Smith gets the warning. 2:22 to play in this ball game. You think these guys want to win this one?
Absolutely. I don't like the foul over there on Shayla Wood. I thought she knocked it away from her, and tough break right there. It's her 5th foul, but hey, Jacob, the good news is Pickett County went on a run when Shayla Wood was on the bench. They hit some big shots. They're going to need it right here. They're going to need KT and all the players to step up, close this game out. They're up 10, 2 minutes to go.
A missed 3 on the right side. Rebound loose. Choate comes up with it. Poke from behind. It's loose on the ground and picked up by Clarkrange. Sowers takes the jumper, no good. Tompkins has it now for Pickett County. She'll pick up her dribble. Pass off to Reeder. Will find Lowe. Under 2 minutes to play in this ball game. And again, that was the 8th team foul back on Wood, but it was a player control foul. Now we've got a travel on Pickett County. So they're trying to let Clarkrange back into this one. 1:51 to play, but still leading by 10, 61-51. Maddie Bush will have it for Clarkrange. Into the corner. Choate triple is no good, and rebounded by Tompkins again.
Tompkins, big-time rebound, and she's up to 6 boards on the game. About 2 or 3 in the last few possessions. came up big. Need her to continue to rip down some boards.
Two defenders are going to come to Emmy Lowe in the backcourt. Throws it in the front court for Amonette. And now Lowe will have it, racing to the bucket, putting up the floater and draining it. Well, if you're not going to waste time, you might as well get points. That's what Emmy Lowe did. 63-51, Pickett County leading by 12. Bush, kick out to Rogers on the wing. 1:15 to play. Down low to Bush, turns around, puts it up and in. And again, no timeouts left for Coach Rogers, so all they have are fouls or steals, which they get right there. Stowers gets fouled, and that is exactly what you do not want to do if you're Pickett County. Callie Reeder going to be tagged with her first foul. It's going to stop the clock at 1:01, and it sends the sophomore Stowers to the line for 2 freebies.
Hey, big-time games, big-time growing up here. Bobcats need to figure out how to take care of the pressure in the backcourt. Got a big crowd here. There's a lot of energy going. Hey, just take a deep breath. There's a minute left to go in the game, 10-point lead. You just got to figure out a way to close them out, protect the basketball right here.
Missed on the first attempt was Stowers. She'll try it again. It's good that time. She's 2 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. It's 63-54. Tompkins on the near sideline, picks up her dribble, pass off to Kiesling. Kiesling gets to the basket, put it up, and missed it. 63-54, a 9-point ball game, 50 seconds to play. Bush driving in, off to Stowers, firing away the triple. It's off the mark, long rebound. Clarkrange has it, stolen back by Pickett County. Emmy Lowe diving on the floor for it, and a timeout taken by Coach Smith. A smart timeout taken there. It's the second to final timeout for Pickett County. 38 seconds remaining in the game. We'll be back in 1 minute.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Pickett County inbounds the basketball cleanly. Emmy Lowe's got it, takes it to the basket, lays it up and in for 2 points yet again. She's got 17 in the ball game now. It's 65-54.
Bobcat faithful can feel it right here, Jacob.
Bush misses at the other end. This might be it. They might let Pickett County dribble it out with 15 seconds to play. Instead, there's going to be a foul. Allie Amonette going to be fouled by Bush. Bush is going to pick up her 4th foul. And Pickett County, only the 4th team foul actually here in the second half. And Pickett County will take it out under the baseline. 10 seconds to play here in this ball game. They're going to inbound to Reeder out near half court. Throw it to Amonette on the right side. This is going to be a big win for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Final score, 65-54, and a huge win on the road in District 7 play. Your Pickett County Lady Bobcats are in sole possession of first place in District number 7. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you. That's coming up next as we head into the postgame.
The Pickett County Bobcats. Today's game sponsored by First Choice Family Care. When you're on the injury report, your choice is First Choice Family Care. 864-3232. By Kiesling Insurance, auto, home, life, business insurance. Protecting families like yours with the best coverage. Kiesling Insurance. Pryor's Auto Spot, saving you money on your next set of tires. Auto repairs, diesel too. Pryor's Auto Spot, Highway 111. And by People's Bank, Pickett County's community bank. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. People's Bank.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. The holiday delivery season is here. Know what's happening with Santa or the services that don't use reindeer with a high-definition camera system from Twin Lakes Security. With Twin Lakes, you can monitor deliveries in real time to ensure that your packages are safe and secure. Give me a call to talk about protecting your holiday deliveries and more at 931-528-2005 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
TN number C-0026.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Safe, schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Now, the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Birdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome back here to Clarkrange. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats improved to 14-3, 3-0 in district play. The Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes fall to 13-4 and 2-1 in district play. A huge win for the Lady Bobcats on the road in District 7 play. 65-54, they win it. Final score.
Jacob, we came a long way since the first time at Coach Smith's office where he wasn't sure what kind of team he was going to have. They were young. He wasn't sure what kind of style he was going to be able to play with this group. I'll tell you, Coach Smith's got himself a basketball team this year. Came up here to this Clarkrange, as we talked about pregame, really intimidating place to play. The crowd's right on top of you. Hey, they came in here. They got a gutsy performance out of everybody. Got 4 players in the scoring field, almost 4 in double figures. Thought they got great minutes out of KT when she came in, when Shayla Wood had to go out with some foul trouble. Hey, Kiesland tonight, biggest game of her season, possibly her career, 25 big points, knocked down 13 points there in the fourth quarter to help close it out. Excellent win tonight, Jacob, by the Lady Bobcats.
Coming up next for both teams, Pickett County is going to go on the road to Red Boiling Springs for another District 7 matchup. And guess what? It's another ranked matchup in Class 1A as well. Red Boiling Springs, they're ranked in Class 1A at number 7, right behind Clay County and Pickett County as well. And for Clarkrange, they'll get ready to take on, well, Red Boiling Springs again. They'll actually play them coming up on Wednesday. Take that Thursday before Pickett County plays them. So Red Boiling Springs gets back-to-back games. Clarkrange goes on a stretch here where they play 7 games over the next 10 days. Final score from this one, 65-54. Ella Kiesling, 25 points, 17 for Emmy Lowe, and Shayla Wood with 14 on the other side. Addie Stowers had 20 and 10 for Lauren Choate. We're going to take a short break. We'll hear from Tom Duggan again with some scores, or with some games going on around the area, and then we'll hear from a player in Zach Amonette coming up after this.
Bobcats basketball continues. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Union Bank, Birdstown, Jamestown, Clarkrange. Member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
This is the People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
9 district games highlight a busy Tuesday night. This is Around UC Sports Nation. Every team in the Upper Cumberland returns to the court tonight after a week full of postponements. In boys action, the Upperman Bees host the Cumberland County Jets tonight. Coach Bobby McWilliams' team has played only 2 games in the past 23 days, but he says they've been keeping busy.
You know, we got our football kids back really late this time, and to get them into the swing of things, we needed some practice. So we got that in, and I thought we made some headway there, but you're just kind of almost like starting over as far as the games are concerned.
Clay County hits the home court tonight against district foe Red Boiling Springs. Coach Rob Edwards says the extra days off due to the weather have helped his team with injury and illness issues.
We took some time off just because we've had some injuries and some illness, and we just thought the best thing to do would be to kind of separate everybody for several days. So we took some time off, but we're back in the gym this week.
York Institute is one of only 2 Upper Cumberland teams playing out of district tonight as the Dragons travel to Oneida. Coach Rodney Pyle's team struggled with inconsistent play during the Christmas break, and he wants to see them get their fire back.
It's more about getting our mindset, more about getting in the groove, having more of an eye of a tiger in your eye. You go out there and we score, we stop, instead of, I hope we score, I hope we get a stop. And so we're back on our heels a little bit, and we've got to get more of an aggressive attitude.
I'm Tom Duggan. We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UCSportsNation.com.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
The ongoing challenges of COVID-19 have drawn much-deserved attention to the safety and convenience of People's Bank's online banking services. With People's Bank's Motor, you always have instant and easy access to our most current account information. Wherever you happen to be, People's Bank's mobile banking will go with you. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Basketball, talking with senior Zach Amonette of the Pickett County Bobcats. Zach, a couple of accolades for you already this season, a 2,000-point score. Actually did it back in Gordonsville and finally got recognized for it here at home at Pickett County the other night against Clinton. What does that mean to you, and I guess how does it feel to score 2,000 career points?
Means a lot. Blessing. Just glad I had a great point guard thrown it to me and a lot of great teammates.
Well, you got to beat Clinton County for the first time for you guys, the first time since 2018. What did that mean to your squad, and how did that feel as well?
It was a big win for us. I hadn't beat him in my career. Caleb Bullhorn, he's originally from Albany, so it felt good for him to win his senior year. And it was like a rivalry win, and we just wanted to show we were the better team.
You actually have your point guard back, and we'll see if he's able to come back again. But he got to play in Florida with you. He came back to start out that Clinton game. And how nice was it to have your brother back out there and be able to play with him again?
Oh, it was awesome. He's our X factor. He runs our team. I think I think we're undefeated when our whole team plays. So when he's healthy, I'm healthy, everyone's healthy, we're great.
A pretty good basketball team when you guys are all on the court. Lastly, Zach, it's a chance to beat Clay County for the first time. That's another something that you guys haven't been able to do since you've been here, again, going back to 2018. What would that mean to you, especially starting here in district play again, to get that off your chest?
I think it'll be a statement win for us, show that we're the best single-A team in the state. I think we are. We just got to prove it Friday.
That's Zach Amonette right there, senior guard for the Pickett County Bobcats. We'll be back in a moment.
Rolling toward tip-off. Pickett County basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off.
At People's Bank, we've learned a lot in our 43 years in the banking business. If there's one universal truth that covers almost every aspect of life, it would be success comes from consistency. You can never give up. You have to keep going no matter how hard it may get. Repetition is one of the most reliable tools you can have in your individual pursuit of success. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies, and yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more, or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Welcome back here at Clarkrange as we get geared up for the boys' side of things. And guess what? The Pickett County Bobcats, well, you heard from Zach Amonette saying he thinks they're the best team in Class A, and the rest of the state thinks so as well. They were ranked the #1 team in Class A, 14-3 on the season, 2-0 in district play. They'll get ready to take on the Clarkrange Buffaloes here tonight, 2-14 and 0-2 in district play. Before we break down this one quickly, scoreboard-wise, there's a lot of good games going on around the area. What do we got, Casey?
Yeah, UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. York Institute takes down Oneida tonight, 49-30. Scoreboard report, Warren County halftime leads Shelbyville 39-24. Whitwell 58 over Van Buren County, the Eagles 58-35. Let's see here, what else we got? Red Bull and Springs goes on the road, gets knocked off by Clay County. Clay County 57, Red Bull and 45. Let's see here, what else we got? Final from Sparta, Jacob Livingston takes down the Lady Warriors from White County 62-55. It was a tie game with 45 seconds left to go. They're able to knock down a bucket, get a steal, get an and one. They end up winning by 7. That's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Back to you.
Well, let's break down this one fairly quickly. About a minute left here before they announce the starters. It's the #1 Pickett County Bobcats. The beat continues for them. Obviously unable to play against Clay County on Friday, so they get a couple extra days to practice and get ready for this Clarkrange team. And this Clarkrange team, a lot of seniors, but they're struggling to win basketball games.
Yeah, let's talk about it real quick. Pickett County, keys for the game. Jacob, they're playing at extremely high level, extreme confidence and energy. They got to continue that tonight. They need to get contributions from every spot. Continue getting high-level play and energy and contributions from everybody on their rotation. Jacob, on paper, the Bobcats, well, they're a superior team. They don't want to overlook or play down to the competition tonight. Work on being crisp offensively, protect the ball, get good possessions, and then on the defensive end, continue to go to work, force turnovers, create some easy buckets.
For Clarkrange, I mentioned it, 2-14 on the season. They're 0-2 in district play, and it's not that they're struggling to score points. I think defensively they're giving up a lot of baskets, a lot of points, and that's something you cannot do against this Pickett County team.
Yeah, we know they can score in spurts. Keys to the game, Casey's keys for Clarkrange. They've got to limit Pickett County's three-point shots. We know if they get going, they can score them in bunches and quickly. They can't turn it over. They've got to value each possession. We know Pickett County's get after you on defense. And then lastly, they've got to match Pickett County's effort and energy on both ends of the court. That's tonight's case for the game, Jacob.
Starting lineups for both sides, and a big one for Pickett County. Will Amonette is going to start out in this ball game. Talked to Coach before the game. If you remember, he went down against Clinton County. What looked like kind of that same leg injury. He was able to practice last week, said it was all right, felt all right. He's going to start out in this ball game, and we'll see how much he is able to play and will play against Clarkrange here tonight. So Will Amonette starting for Pickett County. Zach Amonette as well, Caleb Lowhorn, Hunter Wattenbarger, and Jacob Amonette. So all three Amonettes along with Caleb and Hunter. On the other side for the Clarkrange Buffaloes, their head coach is Jermaine McIlvain. They'll send out a sophomore, Christopher Beatty. Case Cordell is a junior. He wears the number 1. A senior, Joshua Durham, is 24. Logan Panel is number 30. He's a freshman. And Lane Bird is a sophomore. He wears the number 33. Again, this is a Clarkrange team. They've got 6 seniors. They've got a lot of seniority on this team, just kind of struggling to put it together. And, well, it doesn't get any tougher than this, the number 1 team in Class 1A.
Yeah, it's they draw a tough assignment tonight. This Pickett County bunch is coming in here. They're on a mission. They've went through the last few games like a buzzsaw. They've really been hot. They played at a high level. Let's see if Clarkrange can compete tonight, match that Pickett County energy.
Ever since that loss to Powell, Pickett County has won 5 games in a row, and they've only given up 50 points is the most, and that was to Clinton County in their last game. Clinton County from Kentucky. Just about ready for action here on the boys' side. We're underway, and Caleb Lowhorn is able to win the tip for the Bobcats. We'll get it up to Will Amonette. He'll start the offense here for Pickett County. Hunter Wattenbarger in the corner, takes a triple from the left side. It's short, no good, but Zach Amonette, an offensive rebound. Zach will bounce it off to Will on the wing. He'll fire it away. That one deep, no good. Hunter skies for the rebound, goes up and gets fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2 free throws.
Big time rebound too, Jacob. He got way up high on that board. Came down, he's trying to go back up. Gets fouled, he's going to go to the free throw line right here. Starts his game off with 2 free throws.
Now going to be called on Lane Bird. That'll be his first at the line. It's going to be Hunter Wattenbarger for 2 free throws. Hunter has had a great season so far. Misses on the first attempt. They'll have another chance coming up. Hunter against Clinton County at 15 points, knocked down 3 triples in that ball game. Second free throw is good. There's the first point of the ball game for either side. It's 1-0, 20 seconds in, and a 1-3-1 full court press here for Pickett County. Clarkrange able to come across the timeline. This is Cordell with the basketball. It's stolen away by Caleb Lowhorn. Lowhorn off to Zach Amonette, middle of the lane, bounce off to Hunter. He'll lay it up and in from the left side.
Nice assist right there by Zach. Found a cutting Hunter right at the goal, able to get him.
Wattenbarger's got 3 points early on in this ball game. It's 3-0, 45 seconds into the first quarter. Across the timeline comes Beatty, tries to split a double team, and they're going to call a foul on Pickett County. It looks like they're going to tag Will Amonette with it. He didn't like it too much. He was just trying to stand his ground, but a nice job by Beatty to step through that double team and kind of draw the contact. So it's 3-0 here in the early going. First foul on Will Amonette, first team foul for Pickett County. This is Cordell, left wing, drives in, passes out on the wing in the hands of Durham. Durham give it back to Cordell. Now we'll find Beatty, fires it away and knocks it down. Nothing but nylon from the wing. Nice shot from Christopher Beatty, the sophomore. Ties it up at 3. There's Jacob Amonette in the middle of the lane for Pickett County. Trying to pass out of it. It's stolen away by Clarkrange. Out in front is Cordell. Missed it. Long rebound. Beatty's got it. Puts it back up and puts it in. 5 points for Christopher Beatty now. Pickett County trails 5-3. It's Beatty against Wattenbarger so far. Wattenbarger has it here on the baseline. Gets fouled. Takes it to the basket. And they're going to call the foul before the shot. So Pickett County will have it underneath. That foul going to be called on Lane Bird. That'll be his second foul. We'll see our first look at Heath Wattenbarger. Comes in for Caleb Lowhorn. Jacob Amonette will take it out on the left baseline for Pickett County. Inbound, Zach Amonette fires it away, knocks it down from the wing. That's a good start for Zach Amonette. Knocks down another triple, played very well against Clinton County. He had 22 points in that ball game, and more importantly, went 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Turnover here by Clarkrange. Amonette in transition, triple off the mark that time. Will fighting for the rebound is going to be picked up by Clarkrange. Out in front goes Durham. Durham, a double team comes to him, picks up his dribble, trying to pass out of it, and it's stolen away by Pickett County. Hunter Wattenbarger out in front. On the right side, Will Amonette misses the three. Zach Amonette, he got hammered out at half court going for that ball, and he's actually going to come out of the game here. Clarkrange calls a timeout. Zach Amonette comes out. He got hammered in the shoulder, so he's going to come out for the time being. He's a little bit shaken up. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So we'll just call it a weird start to this one, a weird energy, and sometimes you're going to have that when you've got the number one team taking on one of the not-so-great teams in the district.
Yeah, both teams trying to feel each other out a little bit. Really ugly-looking collision right there at half court. Hopefully Zach's all right. He's trying to walk it off. He's over here getting a little treatment right now. I think he's going to be all right. Just got to continue to bear down, play with effort and energy. We'll see what happens right here coming out of the timeout.
He didn't pop it out or anything, but he definitely took a shot to that shoulder. So he comes out. Caleb Lohorn comes back in. So on the court for Pickett County is Jacob Amonette, Heath and Hunter, Caleb Lohorn and Will Amonette. For the time being, Clarkrange trails by 1. It's 6-5. They've got the basketball. Still a 1-3-1 press here for Pickett County. 5:40 remaining in the first. That's going to be a turnover by Durham on the far sideline. Lost it out of bounds. And Pickett County will get it back. So here's a chance for Will Amonette, who didn't play for 3/4 of the ball game against Clinton County. Went down early on in the first quarter and didn't come back in. He's playing in this one. Lohorn down low, wide open, lays it up and in.
Nice entry pass right there from Jacob as well. Got him right to the high post. He's cutting down to the block, able to get him on the cut. Nice bucket by Lohorn.
Eli Reagan going to get set to come in, as well as Zach Amonette coming back in for Pickett County. It's 8-5. Bobcats lead by 3. 5:07 to play in the first. Down low, Beatty couldn't get it to go off the window. Rebound back up, no good. And Heath Wattenbarger able to rip down the rebound for the Bobcats. Will Amonette will bring it up now. Off to Jacob Amonette right side. He penetrates, gets to the basket, throws it up, but couldn't get it to fall. We saw him do that a lot against Clinton County. A lot of strong moves, but that time couldn't get it. Whistle.
Called a carry right there. Jacob, what happened? He got the ball up on his hip. He made too many moves without dribbling. They caught him right there. Good play right there by the official.
A good catch by you, and it always helps having a referee here in the booth. You see things a lot different than I do. And a good catch by you, and the carry was called. Will Amonette checks out with Jacob Amonette, so Zach and Eli Reagan into the game here for Pickett County. 8-5, they lead by 3, 4:39 to play in the first. This is Eli Reagan with the basketball. Over to Hunter on the left wing, looking down low for Lohorn. Lohorn backing down a defender, tried to throw a pass over the right side. It's picked off by Cordell. Cordell threw up the shot, couldn't get it to fall, and Reagan brings it down for Pickett County. Zach Amonette in transition, 3 ball, short, no good. Reagan gets the offensive rebound, back up, no good, but Heath Wattenbarger is there to go back up and in. It's got 2 points, it's 10-5, and Pickett County leads by those 5 points. 4 minutes remaining here in the first. Across the timeline comes Clarkrange. Bounce it left wing in the hands of Panel for the first time. Will then find Beatty, fires away the triple. It's off the mark, no good, and Pickett County is able to clear away the rebound. Looking up to Hunter Wattenbarger on the wing, crosses over, pulls up from 17. It's no good, but got his own rebound, trying to pass out of it, got fouled. And Clarkrange going to be tagged with the foul.
Anthony Brandon picked that one up, Jacob.
Yes, he did, and that's his first. So Brandon checked in, as well as Xander Reagan. Got a couple Reagans on the floor here on either side. Hunter Wattenbarger with the basketball for Pickett County on the right baseline. Pass it back out, top of the key for Zach Amonette. Zach looking around, step back triple on the way, and buried it. Nice move by Zach Amonette.
Yeah, really well played. He jab stepped at him, got the defender rocking backwards. He steps back behind the three-point line. Bottom.
13-5, Pickett County leads it by 8 with 3:18 to play in the first. On the right side, it goes into the hands of Durham for the Buffaloes. Still that 1-3-1 zone look on defense for Pickett County, and it's worked so far. This is Xander Reagan with the basketball. Tried to wrap a pass around to Panel on the left wing. He finds him. Give it back out to Reagan, who drives in. Bounce it left baseline to Beatty. Drives in, puts it up, and got it to go. And Christopher Beatty is, well, they're keeping Clarkrange in the ballgame right now. It's 13-7. He's got all 7.
Yeah, he's a nice player.
This is Eli Reagan. Skip it over to Hunter Wattenbarger on the left wing. In the high post to Heath. Hunter again, free throw line extended. Skip it back to Eli right side. Top of the key to Zach Amonette. 2.5 to play in this first quarter. Eli Reagan fakes a 3, drives in, pulls up from 10 feet. Floater, no good. Lowhorn trying to tip it out, but it's picked up by Clarkrange. Out in front goes Brandon, and it's poked from behind by Eli Reagan. Good defensive play there. A couple subs will come in here for Pickett County. Jacob Amonette and Will Amonette back in for Hunter Wattenbarger and Eli Reagan. Nice little run there for Eli. 13-7, Pickett County on top by 6. Clarkrange will take the basketball out. The inbound to Xander Reagan. He'll set up the offense. 2:20 to play in this first quarter. Xander looking for a pass down low, a little too hot on the attempt. Turns it over, and Pickett County gets it back. 2:16 to play in this first quarter. Pickett County still leading by 6. Will Amonette will come across the timeline. Finds Zach for another triple try and rattles it home again from the right side.
3 big triples by Zach here in the first quarter. He's shooting the ball extremely well.
It's fun watching him and Will play together because they're on the same page 99.9% of the time, and they don't even really need to look at each other. Pass down low there for Durham. Durham finds his first 2 points of the ball game, makes it 16-9 with 1:45 to play here in the first quarter. Jacob Amonette will give it off. Now right side it goes to Zach Amonette for the Bobcats, and the high post to Lowhorn. Zach top of the key, another triple on the way, short that time, and rebounded by Durham for Clarkrange. The Buffaloes a chance to cut into the 7-point disadvantage right now. 1:25 remaining in the first. Baseball pass to the left wing for Xander Reagan. Reagan will move it to the top of the key, now off to Panel. Moving right side for Durham, fires up the triple. It's way off the mark and rebounded by Caleb Lowhorn. Up it goes to Zach Amonette. Zach on the right side, pulls it back out of the corner for his brother Jacob on the left baseline, spins out of it, trying to look for some help and throws it straight out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover by Pickett County. And Coach Amonette wants a timeout, 30-second one, so we'll keep it right here. And well, Pickett County leading by 7, just kind of a lulling pace. And this is a much different atmosphere than the first game that we had here tonight between the girls.
Yeah, the crowd's a little subdued here compared to the girls' game, no doubt. Pickett County got 3 turnovers here in the first quarter. Just got to, we talked about it pregame, just got to be crisp on both ends of the court. Don't force, get good possessions every time down. Thought right there they had a little bit of force. I think that's where the timeout came from. Coach Amonette just reminding his squad, hey, we got to get a good possession each time down the court.
16-9, they are leading coming out of this timeout. First timeout taken by Pickett County. Clarkrange has already taken one as well. 1:03 to play in this first quarter. And Clarkrange will have the basketball coming out of this timeout. And again, they're playing fairly well, knocking down some shots. The thing that's kind of biting them in the butt right now is just turning the ball over. They're able to shore that up a little bit, keep knocking down some shots. They're going to stay in this ball game. That's the thing. The Buffaloes, they're not getting completely blown out every single game. A lot of them, they're within 10, 15 points and just kind of hang around. But there's a turnover. Zach Amonette lays it up and in from the right side.
Nice little touch pass right there, too, from Heath in transition. Caught Zach coming down the lane.
Zach's already into double figures. He's got 11. It's 18-9. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. We've got a whistle and another foul on the Bobcats. That one's going to be called on Jacob Amonette. Jacob picks up his first. It's the team's second. Hunter Wattenbarger checking back in for the Bobcats for Caleb Lowhorn. So the main 7 that get to play for Pickett County getting a lot of run here in this game against Clarkrange. 38 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's 18-9. Bobcats lead by 9. Buffaloes with the basketball. This is Brandon. Will pass off to Beatty, who missed the shot, and then tried to give it over to Cordell, who lost the handle on it out of bounds. 27 seconds to play. Pickett County's going to have the basketball and a chance for the final shot. Will Amonette will walk it up. You got Will, Jacob, Zach, and the two Wattenbargers. It's the Amonette and Wattenbarger show here to end the first quarter for Pickett County. 18-9, they lead. 10 seconds now. Heath, high post. Hunter on the wing. Shot fake with 8 seconds. Jacob Amonette with it, 5 seconds. Jacob drives in, kick out Zach. 3 ball from the right side. Yes, sir. That'll end the first quarter. Zach Amonette on fire. 21-9. Zach has 14 first quarter points, and the Pickett County Bobcats have the lead. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Here in Clarkrange, Pickett County leading on the road 21-9. 14 first quarter points from Zach Amonette. He's hit 4 triples in this ball game. They start on the defensive side of the floor right here, poke that ball out of bounds, and Clarkrange will keep it on the far side in the corner. So Pickett County, as good as advertised so far, the #1 team in Class A. Playing some good basketball right now, and well, their best player, he's having a night. Here is Cordell with the basketball for the Buffaloes on the left baseline. Pass it on the free throw line to Brandon. Couldn't get it to fall, and rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger. Up it goes to Zach Amonette. He's got the hot hand, sidesteps. Now we'll pass out of it to Will in the corner. Will try to penetrate, pull up from 10 feet, and he'll get 2 points to go.
Nice effort right there by Will. Got right into the lane. Little teardrop floater right over the defender. Really nice shot.
5 different players have already scored for the Bobcats. There's another turnover by the Buffaloes, and Pickett County back with it. It's 23-9, Pickett County leading. 7:13 to play in the second quarter. The only 2 teams ranked on the boys' side in Class A is Pickett County and Clay County. Clay County down at the number 5 spot. Those 2 teams on a crash course coming up next Tuesday on the road at Clay County. Here's Zach Amonette. Well, he can knock down the triple. He can also put up the floater. Knocks down a deuce right there, and another timeout taken.
He makes the game look really easy sometimes, Jacob.
Another 30-second timeout taken by Clarkrange, so we'll keep it right here. And you mentioned it. When he gets going, when he's got that high hand, we've seen him kind of go in some slumps before Christmas, and then you were able to see him kind of come out of that down in Florida. Ever since then, he's been looking like Zach Amonette.
Absolutely. You know, during the slump, everything was short for him. I think he's using his legs a little bit more now, really extending his follow-through. That last little jumper that he took right there, when it left his hand, there was no doubt it was going in. He's playing with extreme confidence right now, just playing at an extremely high level. It's a really fun player to watch.
25-9 after that deuce by Zach at 6:54 to play here in the second quarter, and still a little bit of a zone press, it looks like, maybe more of a matchup one now. They come out of the 1-3-1 for the time being, that being Pickett County. More of a 1-1-3 almost set. Clarkrange able to get it across the timeline. 6:47 to play in the second quarter. On the right baseline, they've got it. Durham into some trouble. Loose on the ground, out of bounds. That should be Pickett County ball, and it is. Pickett County doing a nice job forcing another turnover by Clarkrange. The Bobcats will have another chance on the offensive side of the ball. Will bring it up. Pass off to Zach. Move it over to Hunter left side. We'll find Jacob. Down low to Zach. Great play, but Zach couldn't get the finish from the left side. He was wide open. That's perfection. That was that not a double dribble?
Missed a double dribble right there. They sure did. Ref's just kind of looking at him. I think it was he got surprised by it too. Picked up the dribble and then just started dribbling again. They missed one.
Well, it ended up being 2 points as well. So it's 25-11. Hunter Wattenbarger with it. Lost the handle, gets it out to Zach in the high post. Down low to Heath, goes up, gets fouled, makes the bucket, and he'll be at the line for one. Nice finish for Heath Wattenbarger. Foul going to be called on Anthony Brandon. That's his second. And going to the line is going to be Heath Wattenbarger. And Coach Amonette even told you during that Florida trip that he's had better post play probably this year than any year he's been coaching here at Pickett County.
Yeah, he's getting extremely high level play from both Heath and Lowhorn as well. You know, he's got some really nice moves down there for a sophomore. He's got some really good hands. He can catch the ball. He can finish around the rim. He's a great rebounder. Yeah, Coach said he's getting better post play now than he has from any team that he's had at Pickett County. It's quite the feat.
Heath can shoot it a little bit as well. He's a good free throw shooter. Knocks down the free throw right there. He's got 5 points in the ball game. At the other end is Durham. Can't get it to fall, and Pickett County will have it back, leading 28-11. Hunter Wattenbarger dicing up his defender, passing it back out to Zach. Free throw line extended left side. Driving in, pulling it back out. Pass off to his brother Jacob will set up the offense. Hand off Zach, move it left side for Hunter Wattenbarger. Down low to Zach, who's wide open. Lost the handle on it, got it back, and puts it up over his head. His back is turned to the basket and still gets it to go.
Wow, a circus shot right there. He was able to get it to go down.
30-11, it's a 19-point advantage for Pickett County with 5:09 to play in the second quarter. Beatty tries a triple at the other end, couldn't get it to fall. An offensive rebound, though, for the Buffaloes. Durham will have it again. Joshua Durham out near half court trying to set up the offense, directing some traffic, being guarded by Jacob Amonette. Moves it to Cordell, now off to Panel, fires away the triple. It's off the backboard, then hit the rim, no good, but rebounded by the Buffaloes again. Here is Cordell driving in, putting up the floater, getting fouled, and he'll be at the line for 2 shots. Caleb Lowhorn going to be tagged with the foul. That'll be his first and the team's third here in the first half. 4:42 remaining in the second. It's 30-11. Cordell is at the line and cannot connect on the first. Has not scored in this ball game yet. Case Cordell rocking the rec specs. Second free throw. No, that one good. So he gets into the scorebook and makes it 30-12. Jacob Amonette will bring it up for the Bobcats, and they run that same play every time. That time Cordell picks it off, goes up, and lays it in from the right side. They just kind of run that 3-man weave action. That time Cordell reads it and is able to pick it off, and Cordell and Hunter Wattenbarger will call it chatting on the way down the court. Zach Amonette taking it to the basket, fighting through some contact, and finds another deuce. Drove right baseline and was able to get another 2 to go down. It's 32-14. Here is Beatty with it, throws it in the corner for Panel. We've got a whistle, and a foul's going to be called. I believe on Jacob Amonette. They're going to make sure they got the right one. No, actually, there's some blood as well. There is a foul on Pickett County. That's on Jacob Amonette. That's his second. Cordell had a cut on his knee, so he has to come out. Brandon comes back in for the Buffaloes. So they'll have the basketball with 4:05 to play here in the second quarter. 4th team foul on Pickett County, second one on Jacob Amonette. Buffaloes will inbound. That pass poked away by Hunter Wattenbarger. Tried to save it from going out of bounds. He thought he threw it off the Buffaloes last, but it's going to stay with Clarkrange. That's going to be deep in the corner.
Hunter trying to make his case to the official there, just wasn't able to get it see his way.
He poked that inbounds again, and again it goes out of bounds. Second straight one. He's deflected and just can't keep it in bounds. Goes out of bounds again. Clarkrange will take it out. Free throw line extended. Deflects that one again. Now Hunter's out in front. He'll go up and tried to dunk it, but couldn't get it to go down. Wondered when we'd see that from Hunter. Couldn't get it to fall that time. Blocked at the other end is Brandon. Catches it as he's standing out of bounds. And Brandon, he kind of forgot that, you can't touch the basketball when you're standing out of bounds. He's almost upset with himself.
Yeah, good sport, though. Laugh at himself. That's a good sport.
So Pickett County will get the ball back. A missed dunk by Hunter Wattenbarger. And then at the other end, a block by Heath. Heath's got it here. He turns it over, and the Buffaloes come up with a steal. Out in front is Durham up the right side. Throw it in the corner to Brandon. Jabs with the right foot. Will pass it back out to Durham at half court. 32-14. 3:24 remaining here in the second quarter. Bounce it over into the hands of Cordell. Make that Beatty. Beatty lost the handle on it. It was poked away by Reagan for a second, but the Buffaloes get it back. 3:10 to play here in the first half. Big lead for the Bobcats. Clarkrange with the basketball. At the free throw line is Beatty. Move it right side, right baseline. Down low, Brandon drew a lot of Bobcat defenders, and a foul's going to be called on Heath Wattenbarger. Everybody wanted a piece of that block right there.
Yeah, everybody's going up to alter it. Guy's probably a little undersized. It went up. Just too much body contact. And, you know, we talked about it before, Jacob. Team that's down 18 points in the first half. Officials probably going to protect them a little bit. So we'll look for that the rest of the game.
Tell you what, Brandon's got a really nice looking stroke right there. Misses on the second attempt, but he knocked down the first one. Makes it 32-15. Step back three for Zach Amonette, no good. Reagan fighting for the rebound, still loose. Lowhorn into the bench of Clarkrange, but saved it into a Buffalo. Durham will lay it up and in from the right side. I like the effort by Lowhorn. And it looked like he might have said something to one of the guys on the bench over there because the referee was talking to Lowhorn at the other end. Wattenbarger drives to the basket, gets fouled. And did they call it on the floor? They did. So the foul going to be called on Bird. That's going to be his third, and they actually called it on the floor. It's the 15th foul, so Pickett County will take it out on the baseline. 2:32 to play here in the second quarter. Zach Amonette looking down low to Heath. Heath's got it. Heath goes up, and Heath lays it in.
He's got extremely soft hands. He's good hands. He caught that in traffic. Is able to spin away from the defender. Nice layup right there by Heath.
Wattenbarger's got 7 points, 34-17. Pickett County on top with 2:16 to play in the second quarter. Here is Durham, a little turnaround jumper in the lane, doesn't fall. Zach Amonette the rebound for Pickett County with 2 minutes on the clock. Zach hesitates, drives in through some contact again, and he's going to be going to the line for 2 free throws. Foul going to be called on Joshua Durham. Durham going to pick up his first. It's the team's 6th, and it sends the senior to the line. I think his shoulder's doing okay.
I think it's fine. I tell you what, though, Jacob, I would not want to draw Zach Amonette as my defensive assignment for any game that I'm playing in. He's got some offensive skills, no doubt about it.
And you can tell as this season has gone on, I mean, even at the start of the season, we thought it was really quick to come back from the injury that he did. He made that recovery in 5 months, that left leg injury. He's got the brace on that left knee now. And I think he's starting to finally get back into the form that he thought he was at in the summer of this year.
Yeah, when you take 5 months off, you know, coming back, you're trying to get your rhythm, trying to get your timing, just trying to get all the things that you lost while you were off sitting around or rehabbing. He's done a really nice job at coming back, playing at a super high level tonight for sure.
He's been looking really good recently. Brandon misses on the 3. Zach did knock down both free throws. If any of you are wondering, he's a pretty good free throw shooter. At the other end, Hunter Wattenbarger misses the 3-point attempt, and then a foul's going to be called. Did they call that one on Clarkrange? They did. Heath Wattenbarger was battling. Heath was battling Xander Reagan. Xander actually dapped Heath up, and, well, Xander, he's a little bit shorter than Heath, we'll say. Xander gets tagged with the foul. He wrapped him up and was holding him, and that's why he got the foul called. You can box him out. You just can't hold them with your hands.
Yeah. Old coach used to tell me, hey, pull their shorts, pull the hair on their leg, pull their arm, pull anything you can to keep them out of the lane.
Heath knocks down another free throw. 1 in bonus this time. 17th foul, the first foul on Xander Reagan. Heath will try it again on the bonus, and he does. 38-17, a 21-point advantage for Pickett County with 96 seconds to play here in the first half. Beatty will bring it across the timeline for the Buffaloes. That pass poked away by Amonette, but the Buffaloes are able to go back into the backcourt and corral it and try it again. At the 10-foot volleyball line is Durham. Hand off to Beatty. Penetrates, hesitates, penetrates again. Kicks it out to Panel on the wing. Panel will then reverse it back over into the hands of Durham, top of the key. He'll drive in, put up the shot, and a nice little runner is good for Joshua Durham. He's got 8 points now. At the other end, Hunter Wattenbarger fires away the triple. Couldn't get it to fall, but Heath, the weak side rebound, trying to battle, lost the handle. He's going to be fouled again, and he's going to be at the line again. Foul called on Christopher Beatty, his first, Buffalo's 8th. But this will be 2 free throws, should be 2 free throws coming for Heath Wattenbarger. And it is 2 free throws coming here for Heath. Heath so far is 3 of 3 from the stripe. He's got 2 freebies right here. First one is good.
Got a nice looking stroke for a big man too, Jacob. Nice smooth stroke, free throw line.
Now into double figures. Already the second Bobcat into double figures here in the first half. For Pickett County, it's 40-19. Heath's got 11. Zach had 14 in the first quarter. He's already got 22 in this ballgame. Durham dribbling with the left hand. Will move it into the corner for Panel. Panel hand off to Durham. Durham crosses over on the left wing, being guarded by Zach Amonette, staying straight up. He's standing out of bounds. Didn't call it. And the ball is going to stay with Clarkrange under the basket.
Everybody kind of laughing about that one a little bit.
Xander Reagan's got it in the middle of the lane, throws it in the corner. He'll get it back, takes the 3, can't get it to fall, rebound loose, out of bounds. This one will go to Pickett County. 8.8 seconds on the clock for the Bobcats. They lead at 42-19. Zach will have it. Zach picks up the dribble, goes behind the back with 5 seconds. Zach penetrating, pulling up a deep 2. Of course he knocks it down, why not? From 17 feet, just a step inside the line. Zach Amonette having himself a game in this one. It's 44-19, and we're at halftime. The Bobcats on top. We'll take a short break, come back, and break down the first half for you.
Today, many families are looking for smaller homes, preferring quality craftsmanship and luxury amenities over square footage. Whether it's an empty nest or a desire to live a simpler life with less clutter, small spaces are in demand. Whatever you're looking for in a new home, People's Bank can arrange a home mortgage plan to meet your needs and fit your unique situation. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more, or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Getting sick.
Is there anything worse?
When it happens, it's good to know neighbors are right there to help you.
Byrdstown Medical Center. Local people started it.
So neighbors and friends would have a place focused on wellness.
So when you're not feeling your best, get the answers.
Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187.
864-3187. Call them when you're not feeling your best.
Most insurance is accepted.
Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Back here at halftime at Clarkrange of the boys game, the Bobcats lead at 44-19. After 2 quarters of action, really strong first quarter performance from them and a really strong second quarter performance from them, playing pretty good defense, and the #1 team in Class A they're looking like it.
Yeah, absolutely. They came out, played with passion, played with energy, played with purpose. Zach Amonette really filled it up the first half. He got 24 big points. We talked about it. He looks fluid offensively. He's able to get any shot that he wants. It looks really good coming off his hand. He's shooting with extreme confidence. Thought Heath Wattenbarger came out, gave some really good minutes off the bench, had a really nice second quarter. Feels like the Bobcats are going to stretch this lead out a little bit, Jacob, get a little more run time for these vets. be a good opportunity to get some of these younger guys in for a run here in the second half.
44-19 at the break. Let's break down the stats for you. Zach Amonette, 24 first half points. Heath Wattenbarger had 13 of his own. 2 for Will Amonette, 2 for Caleb Lowhorn, and 3 for Hunter Wattenbarger. On the other side, for the Clarkrange Buffaloes, they put up 19 first half points, led by Christopher Beatty with 7. Joshua Durham has 8, 3 for Case Cordell, and 1 for Anthony Brandon. Halftime score 44-19. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll have an updated scoreboard from you for UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County Bobcats basketball. Today's game sponsored by Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well. Those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clarkrange. More than 117 yards of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC, and by Milestone Physical Therapy, orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
When it comes to home improvements, functionality is king. The kitchen is the heart of every home, and it's usually the best place to invest your money. At People's Bank, our home improvement loan officers have the knowledge and experience to guide you through the loan process. Come by People's Bank and talk with us today. We'd love to hear all about your plans and dreams. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Back here at Clarkrange, halftime score 44-19. I tell you what, a lot of high schools have bands. I don't know if there's any as good as Clarkrange. They're bringing out the electric guitar. They've got the drum set over there. They've been sounding pretty good. And while the Bobcats, they've been playing some pretty good basketball. Outside of that, a lot of scores from around the area, Casey.
Yeah, this band reminds me of a band that I had on my parents' back deck when I was a kid, and they were out of town. And the neighbors, well, they called, who on me. But anyway, they sound really good. I'm impressed. UC Sports Nation scoreboard, York Institute over Oneida tonight, 49-30. Quickly running down here. Whitwell over Van Buren County tonight, 58-35. UC Sports Nation game of the week. Pickett County takes down Clarkrange 65-54. Big girls action tonight. 7A action. Clay County over Red Bull and Springs tonight, 57-45. Macon County goes to Stone Memorial. Takes Stone right down to the wire. Stone's able to get a 54-52 win over Macon County. That Macon County team is certainly improving as the season rolls along. Upperman, the Lady Bees, 50. Cumberland County, 37. And then Livingston Academy over White County tonight, 62-55. One other score to report on the girls' side is final. Cookeville moves to a perfect 18-0. The Lady Cavs over Green Hills tonight, 60-38. Down in boys action, we've got a few scores near halftime, Jacob. See if we can get to them here real quick as we scroll down the list. A lot of games in the area tonight. Let's see here what we got. As we mentioned earlier, that big game down there in Sparta tonight. Livingston, the Hawkeye, goes down. They take down White County 62-55. Halftime score, White County leads Hawkeye 36-18. Red Bowling Springs at halftime trail Clay County 30-20 at the half. Cumberland County over Upperman 39-33. That's kind of a shocker for me. And then, as we mentioned it already, 36-18. White County leads Livingston. Jacob, that's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
There's a couple interesting scores on that one, namely that Cumberland County one. Got a chance to talk to Coach Denny this weekend, and you know, a lot of their games, they're only losing within 10 points. They're 7-10, but a lot of their losses have come within 10 points. We talked about how you just kind of get over that hump. What do you have to do? And they're able to do it against a good Upperman team. And again, that Red Boiling Springs, they're only trailing Clay County by 10. Clay dealing with some injury issues right now, some sickness issues right now, so they might not be 100% in that ball game, but that's probably a little closer than a lot of people would have expected at halftime.
Yeah, no doubt, for sure. Them going down to Upperman down at the Beehive, lead by 6 at halftime. That's a tough place to play. Cumberland County may be peaking right here at the right time, and that Red Bull and Spring score only down 10. We'll see what happens there in the second half, Jacob.
That's a big district game as well for Cumberland County and Upperman as they move into that new district in 3A. This one in 1A, the number 1 team, Pickett County Bobcats, lead it 44-19 at the break as it stands right now, as they get ready to start off this second half. Pickett County will start out with the basketball on the court for them. Keith Wattenbarger, Jacob Amonette, Hunter Wattenbarger, Caleb Lohorn, and Eli Reagan. Lohorn in the high post here has it. Kick it out to Hunter, will drive it to the right side as he picks up his dribble, looks down low to Heath. Heath will kick it over to Eli Reagan on the wing. Reagan reverses it back to Hunter, top of the key, fakes the 3, sidesteps, passes out of it, finds Jacob right side for a triple try, and he does it. That was a nice offensive set there for the Pickett County Bobcats.
Really good possession. They were patient. They worked it around. They found Jacob Amonette for a wide open 3, and he knocked the eyes out of it.
47-19, the Bobcats up. This is Beatty with it right side, driving into the basket. May have gotten bumped, but they didn't call it and missed it. Hunter Wattenbarger trying to thread the needle, but couldn't finish it as that pass is picked off by Cordell. Cordell bounces it off to Durham, who misses, and Reagan gets the weak side rebound. Up ahead it goes to Hunter Wattenbarger. Hunter pulls up in transition. That's going to be a deep 2. Couldn't get it to fall. Lohorn towing the line, but they're going to say he stepped on the line. He saved it in to Jacob Amonette, and Jacob was able to knock it down, but that one's not going to count. So out of bounds for Pickett County. We're going to go the other way. 47-19 the score. Pickett County leading, 6:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Durham with the basketball will hand it off to Panel. Panel looking for a screen at the top of the key, trying to get some help. Finally passes out of it over to Beatty right side. He'll drive in, scoop a pass into the corner for Cordell. Fires the triple, but couldn't get it to fall. Hunter Wattenbarger will lead the break now. 1.5 minutes in here to the third quarter. Jacob Amonette pulling up for another triple. It's off the mark, but Reagan's got the rebound. Jacob again with the basketball. That ball poked away. Jacob comes back up with it. Pass over to Eli Reagan right side. Down the baseline to Heath. Skip it over to Jacob left wing. Quick pass down low to Lohorn. Backs down his defender. Gets fouled. Couldn't get it to fall, but he'll be at the line for 2 of them. Foul's going to be called on Logan Panel, the freshman. That'll be his first. And Caleb Lohorn will be at the line. And Lohorn, a lot of family in attendance today.
Absolutely. His great aunt Rita is here from Florida. Jacob, all the way up from Florida. Going to be here for a couple weeks. Got in a little last week while the snow came. She said she wasn't enjoying that cold weather.
I don't think any of us were enjoying that cold weather.
Yeah, but she is enjoying the Pickett County Bobcat experience tonight, no doubt.
Lohorn knocks down both free throws. Caleb's got 4 points in this ball game, and it was some wild weather this weekend. That's coming from a Hoosier. I don't like the snow. That's why I moved down here south. It's not supposed to snow down here. But nonetheless, we made it through, and it's finally off the ground, but still a little bit chilly outside. It's hot in here as the Bobcats lead by 30, 49-19. 6 minutes remaining in the third. The Buffaloes miss on one end. They bring it back down to the Bobcats. Reagan, tap the key, will move it over to Jacob Amonette left wing, penetrates, pass off to Hunter in the corner, dials up the triple, can't get it to fall. Heath fighting for the rebound. lost it out of bounds. We'll be going the other way. Tell you what, Hunter has only knocked down a shot and a free throw in this ball game so far. Hasn't really been able to find it from deep. And again, it's a 30-point ball game, so it's not going to hurt him.
Yeah, he wanted that shot right there. He wants to get on track right here.
Here's Xander Reagan with the basketball for the Buffaloes. 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Top of the key, step back jumper coming from Durham. Can't get it to fall, and Heath clears away the rebound. Heath with his eyes up finds Reagan in transition, but he was spinning around and lost the handle on it. Went out of bounds, and the Buffaloes will get it back now.
Yeah, Coach Amonette wished he'd give it over to Jacob instead of trying to make a tough pass down court to Reagan. Tough break right there for the Bobcats.
5:15 to go in this one. Good pass down low for Durham, but couldn't get the finish to go. Hunter Wattenbarger up ahead to Heath. Heath looking down low, out to Jacob on the wing. Jacob wraps it past the Reagan right baseline, spinning around on the block, passed off, got it back. Throw it out to Hunter on the wing, down low to Lowhorn in the block. Lowhorn backing down his defender, going up and getting the deuce.
Nice move right there. He went inside and spun away from the defense, able to get one to go down. Really nice offense right there by Lowhorn.
51-19 the score. Gage Harris going to get set to check in at the next dead ball. Missed shot by the Buffaloes. They get the offensive rebound. Durham's got it on the right side. Will pass it off to Beatty. Beatty will pull it back out towards half court. 4.5 to play in this third quarter. Beatty will bring it towards the half court line. Now will bring it back to the right side on the near sideline. Dribbling with the right hand. Kind of just wasting some time. They're not really running anything yet. Now they try to run a set. This is Cordell, gets in the middle of the lane, and he knocks it down. Case Cordell with his second field goal of the game. He's got 5 points, and it's 51-21. 4:03 remaining here in the third quarter. Jacob Amonette will bring it across the timeline for Pickett County. Pass off to Reagan. Deep triple is off the mark, but an offensive rebound for Hunter Wattenbarger, and he can't get it to fall as he's just laughing at himself on the way back down. That's one of those point-blank ones that, well, you just smoke it off the window, and he just has to laugh it off. He mentioned it. You got to be able to laugh at yourself in anything, especially in basketball. He does it right there.
Yeah, we may have seen the last of him for the night, too. He's going to check out. We got some young guys coming in, going to get some run time. See if we can build some depth here in our bench.
So Gage Harris checks in. Hunter checks out for probably the final time. Jacob and Zach Will and Zach haven't even touched the court here in the second half. And Zach, well, he still went out and got a season average of 22 points a ball game, put up 24 of them in the first half. Missed shot by the Buffaloes. Lowhorn might be tagged with an offensive foul there, and he is. Threw a little bit of an elbow there, trying to clear out some space, and Caleb Lowhorn going to be tagged with his second foul. Caden Miller in this one. So Caden Miller and Gage Harris, the first ones of the reserves onto the court. 3 ball coming from Durham off the mark. Offensive rebound for Beatty for the Buffaloes. They'll have another chance. Driving in, middle of the lane, a whistle before the shot, and a foul was called on the Bobcats. I call that one on Jacob Amonette. Jacob gets tagged with his third foul. Also into the game for the Buffaloes is Ethan Jones, a senior. He's rocking the mullet. Turnover here by the Buffaloes. Bobcats in transition. Jacob Amonette to the basket, lays it in with the right hand. Nice finish for the freshman.
Really nice move right there by Jacob.
Makes it 53-21 with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Xander Reagan across half court, looking down low to Durham, backing down his defender, picks up his dribble, kick it back out to Reagan on the wing, being guarded by Gage Harris, spins around, kick it out again. Durham triple try, play here in the third quarter. They lead it by 32. Looks like we might have a timeout taken by the Buffaloes. And it is a full timeout taken. 2:49 to go in the third quarter. It's 53-21. We'll be back in a minute.
Regular visits to the doctor, they can be a challenge to fit into your busy schedule.
Bye, Mom. I'm on my way to practice.
But those regular visits are the best way to keep your family healthy. Schedule an appointment today at Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. Keep the number handy for all those family sniffles, playground bumps, or rashes out of nowhere. 864-3187. Good to schedule that annual physical, too. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Clarkrange, it's 53-21 in favor of the Pickett County Bobcats, the number 1 team in Class A, and they've looked like it so far. The reserves starting to get into the game. It was cool out of that timeout. You saw Will Amonette and Zach Amonette talking to Caden Miller, kind of trying to give him a little bit of direction here on the offensive side of the ball. And you know, you're creating both a good culture and good basketball players as well by doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys, they play for each other. We've heard them talk about that at practice, just being around the program. They don't only play for the coach and the fans, they play for each other. And that means they want each other to succeed, be successful out here, and that's what it's all about. Really appreciate the veteran guys getting involved, wanting to see these young kids really excel once they get out here on the court.
Eli Reagan got a deuce to go. The Buffaloes miss on the other end. Jacob Amonette taking it to the basket again, but couldn't get the finish that time. Durham out in front now for Clarkrange up the right side. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Deep three coming from Xander Reagan is off the mark. A strong rebound by Ethan Jones. Couldn't get it to go on the putback. Jacob Amonette will slowly bring it up the court, and that was a carry, but they didn't call it on Jacob. Eli Reagan's got it, tries to drive in. He got grabbed. They didn't call that. And now he gets the rebound after Lowhorn kicked it back out to him. Jacob on the left wing. Fakes the triple, bounces it down low to Lowhorn, and this time he gets fouled from behind, and the foul going to be called on Joshua Durham. 55-21 the score with 95 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Bobcats with it along the left baseline. Jacob looking, throws it in the Lowhorn right block into a defender, puts up the shot, got it to go off the window. Caleb Lowhorn with 6 points here in the third quarter. He's got 8 on the ball game, makes it 57-21 into running clock territory. 1:20 to play in this third quarter. Almost a turnover, a fight for it on the ground, and now Jones has it from the right side, takes the triple and knocks it down for Clarkrange, and a big smile for the senior, Ethan Jones. 57-24. Jones smiling from ear to ear, a guy that doesn't get to play a whole lot, now getting to play against the number 1 team in the state. Knock Harris trying to answer, in and out, no good. Christopher Beatty will have it now for the Buffaloes as he pushes the pace with 48 seconds to play in the third. Great defensive play by Jacob Amonette to poke that ball loose and out of bounds. And Clarkrange will have it underneath the basket. 45 seconds on the clock. That pass deflected as well. Gage Harris, the smallest player on the court guarding the inbounds, was able to get a foot on it and kick it out of bounds. Clarkrange will try it again, throw it all the way over the top for Durham, top of the key. Durham will drift to the right side, pass off to Beatty, who jabs right, then fires it away. He can't get it to fall, and rebounded by Caden Miller. Lost the handle on it. Stolen away by Durham. Missed it on the putback. Lowhorn's got it. Is able to get out of it. Miller had it again and lost it again. Ethan Jones with it. Jones driving in, wraps a pass over to Panel, left block, underneath the basket. Kick it out into the hands of Durham, right side. He'll drive in, get to the basket, put up the shot, couldn't get it to fall, but he got fouled. Foul going to be called on Caleb Lowhorn. Lowhorn going to pick up his third foul. It's the team's third here in the second half, and Clarkrange will have it on the right baseline. Inbound Panel, right side, drives to the basket, puts up the shot, no good. And finally, Pickett County was able to clear away the rebound. 8 seconds to go here in the third. Jacob Amonette with it with 5 seconds. Jacob, top of the key, driving in to the basket. Right hand, no good. And that'll end the third quarter. Looks like they call a foul at the end of it as well. Score 57-24. Foul going to be called on Jacob Amonette at the end of that one. We'll take a short break, come back, have fourth quarter action on the other side.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance, KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Back here for the fourth quarter of action. 2 points away from a running clock. It's 57-24. Shot down low coming from Brandon is no good for the Buffaloes, and Caden Miller able to clear away the rebound. Gage Harris will bring it up. Lyric Paris into the ball game as well as Caden Thomas for the Pickett County Bobcats. Down low, tying it up is Caden Miller and Ethan Jones, and the Bobcats will have it underneath the basket. 57-24 is the score. Bobcats on top. Gage Harris has it right side. Pulls it back out to the top of the key. Pass almost picked off. Thomas has it. Fires away the triple. Airballed it. Out of bounds it goes. And that's going to be Buffalo basketball. So the clock still going to stop when it needs to. 57-24, a 33-point advantage. They need 35 for it to be a running clock. Jones gets bumped on the way to the basket. That's going to be another foul on Pickett County. That one's going to be on Lyric Paris. So Paris picks up his first. 15 foul on the Bobcats. 40 seconds in here to the fourth quarter. Down low is Brandon. Tried to pass it off on the opposite block to Reagan. Reagan back cut. That goes out of bounds. And that's going to be a turnover by the Buffaloes. So 7:15 to play in this one. 57-24. Pickett County, they're going to get ready to take on Red Boiling Springs coming up on Friday. That'll be on the road. This is the start of a 3-game road trip, I should say, for was Miller. Kicked it out to Reagan. Couldn't get the three to go. Still fighting for it down low. A lot of contact, and a foul is called on Pickett County. That's going to be called on Caden Miller. Coach McAveen wants a timeout for the Buffaloes. We'll take it with him. 6:58 to play in the ball game. Bobcats lead 57-24.
Because of the COVID-19 coronavirus, at People's Bank, we've experienced a major surge in the use of our remote banking services. Our mobile banking app with electronic payment options and remote deposit capability is the fastest growing financial service we provide. Whatever banking services you need, People's Bank is leading the way into the 21st century. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Buffaloes with the basketball down low. A whistle and a foul call on the Bobcats. It's going to be Caden Thomas. He's going to be tagged with the foul. Gavin Daniels into the game for the first time here for the Bobcats. That'll send Lyric Paris to the near side, right in front of us to the bench. One and one here coming for Case Cordell. It's 57-24, 6:32 remaining in the ball game. Cordell at the line for the one in bonus. Missed it to the right side. Rebounded by Caden Miller and lost it out of bounds. I mentioned it. Caden Miller, he's got that brace on the left hand, and he has lost the handle of the ball quite a few times.
Really struggling to hold on to it. He's playing really good defense, though.
He's been active, moving around well. Every time they've taken a timeout here, and I guess you could call it junk time over here, Coach Amanette has been just hounding his team, trying to get them to sit down, play defense, run the offense well. There's a shot from Cordell that falls in the lane, makes it 57-26. Eli Reagan, left baseline. Thomas in the corner, puts up the 15-foot floater from the baseline, too strong. Buffalo's in transition, pass off Beatty. Beatty to the basket, got fouled, and they're going to give him the bucket as well. Gage Harris tried to take a charge, but they call a blocking foul on Gage Harris. Harris going to be tagged with his first, and at the line is going to be Beatty to complete the three-point play. 57-28 the score. Lyric Paris checks in for Kane Thomas. At the line is going to be Beatty to try to complete the three-point play. It's short, no good, and rebounded by Reagan. Reagan will lead the break for the Bobcats, takes it all the way to the basket, lays it up and in.
And you heard last possession, Coach Hamonette told him, hey, go score the basketball right there. He was not going to be denied. Got right to the rim. Nice job right there by Eli Reagan.
31-point advantage for the Bobcats, 59-28. Pass is loose down low. Caden Miller comes up with it. And then tried to pass out of it. He was laying on the ground, and a travel is called on the Bobcats. So that's going to be a turnover. And Clarkrange will have it underneath the basket. Inbound to Cordell. Takes the triple from the right side. No good. Weak side rebound by Brandon. Back up and in. Anthony Brandon with 3 points. Makes it 59-30. Reagan has the basketball for the Bobcats. He'll bring it across the timeline. Thought about pulling up for three. Now we'll give it over to Harris. He'll fire away the triple. It's short, no good. Rebounded by Brandon for Clarkrange. He'll lead the break. Take it to the basket, lay it up, and got it to go. Back-to-back buckets for Anthony Brandon, the senior. Makes it 59-32. 5 minutes remaining here. And Gage Harris was looking down low for Caden Miller. Gage Harris was looking for Caden Miller on the opposite block, threw it over his head and out of bounds. And Clarkrange will have the basketball back again with under 5 to play. In the middle of the lane is Cordell, couldn't get it to fall. Beatty the offensive rebound. Beatty on the right side, looking down low on the block, crosses over now, puts up the floater, too strong. 4 Bobcats in there, but they couldn't come out with the basketball. It was loose on the ground, and it's a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Clarkrange underneath the basket. Gage Harris will come back in for the Bobcats for Caden Miller. Nice little run time there for Miller. Clarkrange will have it again underneath the basket. 4:41 to play in this one. Quick inbounds to Beatty, who was able to knock down the triple from the right side. Beatty into double figures. He's got 12 points, makes it 59-35. Reagan pulling up from 14 feet, short, no good, and rebounded by Cordell. Cordell, up it goes, into the hands of Beatty. Jump stop, goes up and lays it in. Beatty coming to life here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter alone, he's got 7 points. 14 on the ball game now. Gage Harris, hesitation, kick out Thomas on the wing. 4:10 to play in the ball game, and a steal by the Buffaloes. Back the other way, Brandon almost looked like he jumped a little weird. He didn't go up when he meant to jump, and he was trying to walk that one off.
Yeah,
was able to lay it up and in for the 2
points. Looked like he may have
though.
tweaked his back a little bit. Nice three right there by Eli Reagan.
And Brandon has to get helped up by the referee there after he fell down. Reagan knocks down the triple. At the other end, a three coming, no good. Gage Harris is able to clear away the long rebound. Up it goes, fires it away from three, couldn't get it to fall. Back and forth pace. Out ahead is Brandon. Brandon again tried to jump, and he's just not getting any leverage off that left leg right now. Missed it. Bobcats back with it. Reagan firing the triple, no good. Rebounded by Beatty. Beatty will bring it up for the Buffaloes, puts it off the glass and got it to fall. 16 points for Beatty, a timeout taken by the Bobcats. It's going to be a 30-second one, so we'll keep it right here. Well, it's a 21-point ball game. It's swelled to as many as 32 in this game, and credit to the Buffaloes, they're not going away quietly.
Yeah, they're not quitting. Coach McElvain down there is still coaching them up. You know, they're a rebuilding program, Jacob. This is Coach McElvain's first year here. He's trying to instill into his program some basic fundamentals, trying to create a culture. I think part of that culture is, hey, we never say die, and we're going to continue to play hard until the end of the game. This team's doing that right now.
Tell you what, Coach McElvain might be the best-dressed coach we've seen this year. He's rocking the tie. He's got the vest on over that. He's a dapper-looking guy.
He certainly is. GQ for sure.
62-41 as the score stands. Bobcats lead it. Lowhorn and Heath Wattenbarger check back into the lineup here for the Bobcats, as well as Jacob Amonette. So coach wasn't too happy with how the reserves were playing. He brings back in some of the big dogs. Jacob Amonette knocks down a triple on cue. 65-41, Bobcats lead it, under 3 to play in this ball game here in the fourth quarter. Down low, Beatty, a whistle, an arm bar is the call. They're going to call it on the Bobcats, it looks like. That's going to be on Caden Miller again. Second on Caden Miller, team's 8th. And it sends Case Cordell to the line for 1 in bonus. Front end on the way, and good. Nice looking shot there for Case Cordell. Yeah, you mentioned that rebuild. It's a team that struggled to win ball games last year, struggled to win ball games this year. Of course, it's going to be frustrating and really a chance for McElveen, like you mentioned, to kind of set the tone of what he expects, even in ball games like this one. It's going to be a learning opportunity, game in and game out. They're trying to learn from this one and play until that final buzzer, and I really think he's got players on the court that they've been playing hard all game long.
Yeah, absolutely. Case Cordell right there going after a loose ball, trying to get out in passing lanes. Jacob, when you're down 32, it's really easy to just quit and lay down, and this team hadn't done that, so kudos to them.
65-43 right now, 2.5 to play. They force a turnover, come up with the steal. Jones, pass off to Beatty. Beatty to the basket, blocked from behind by Lowhorn. Jacob Amonette will bring it up for the Bobcats. He'll pull up for a transition 3, missed it short on the right side, and the rebound picked up by Ethan Jones. Jones will bring it up for the Buffaloes. Behind the back, he dribbles it. Pass off to Durham on the left wing. Durham will kick it right side for Beatty. Dials up the triple. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound loose. Picked up by Bird. He couldn't get it. That would have been his first points of the ball game. Bobcats have it now with 2 minutes remaining. Eli Reagan in the corner. Drives in. Gets to the basket. Lays it up and in. Reagan has played well here in the closing minutes of the ball game. 1:50 to play now. It's 67-43. Case Cordell rocking the Rex Becks, dribbling with the right hand. Move it to the right side for Jones. Jones penetrates, pulls it back out to Cordell, who jabs left, now drives in. Tried to come to a jump stop, a little fake, and still blocked by Heath Wattenbarger, who saves it from going out of bounds initially, and then his heel stepped on the end line.
Really nice defensive effort right there. Fake left, fake right, fake back left. You try to get him up in the air, he does. Then he goes up. He's still able to swat it away. He's just out of bounds when he grabbed it. Really nice defensive effort right there by Heath.
67-43 the score. Buffaloes with the basketball. 90 seconds to play in this game. Nice little jump stop there for Beatty. Goes up and knocks down the jumper.
He's had quite the fourth quarter, Jacob.
Yes, he has 11 points here in the fourth. 18 on the ball game now for Christopher Beatty, the sophomore. Jacob Amonette at the other end is going to be fouled by the Buffaloes. That one's going to be called on Durham. And really, Christopher Beatty, he's going to kind of be that key player for this Buffaloes program going forward over the next couple of years. 18 points in this ballgame. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, they've got some good foundational players to build this program around for the next few years. Beatty's played really hard. He continues to give a lot of effort, especially on the defensive end.
Jacob Amonette misses both free throws. Not too many times any Amonette going to miss both free throws. Jacob misses both that time. A whistle, and Jacob might have just fouled out of the ballgame, actually. He did. He just picked up his 5th foul. So that's going to bring Gavin Daniels back into the game. And Jacob telling him to go off the court, but that's 5 fouls on Jacob Amonette. We believe it is. Who they call the foul on? Yes, called the foul on Jacob. That's his 5th. They get that cleared away. And well, Jacob didn't want to come out of the ballgame. He didn't realize he had 4 fouls.
He was waving Gavin back over, telling him not to come in and get him. Unfortunately for him, that was his 5th foul. He's played a pretty good ballgame tonight.
1:13 to play. The lefty at the line is Lane Bird. Cannot connect on the first free throw. Has not scored in this ballgame yet, so this free throw would put him in there. Second one on the way, and good. So Bird gets into the score column, makes it 67-46. 1:11 to play here in the fourth quarter. Heath Wattenbarger looking down low to Lowhorn, sealed off his defender and finds another 2 points. Into double figures goes Caleb Lowhorn.
Maybe the first game of the season he's hit double figures, Jake.
I believe you're right on that one. 10 points for him. Down low, up and in for Case Cordell. He's got 6 points, and he's into double figures now. 6 points in the fourth quarter, good for 11 on the ball game. It's 6 open, Lowhorn, another deuce. He's got 12. 71-48, Bobcats on top, 30 seconds to play in the game. Beatty, move it left side for Panel, give it off to Durham. Durham on the wing, looking down low for Bird, pass poked Gage. The sophomore, always fun to watch him play. He's a ball of energy when he comes in, and he can really knock it down from downtown. 23 seconds to play in this one. Beatty in the lane, turning around, putting up the shot, couldn't get it to fall, and that should just about do it. The Bobcats just have to cross the timeline, get away from the 10-second violation, and they'll walk out of here with a W. Heath Wattenbarger out near half court, passes over to Eli Reagan, and that'll do it. Final score is going to be 71-48. The Pickett County Bobcats keep on winning. They improved to 15-3 on the season, 3-0 in district play. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you. That's coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
Exclusive coverage of Bobcats basketball. Sponsored by First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. People's Bank and Trust. Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. And by Milestone Physical Therapy. Improving lives, building futures by finding the source of pain. Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Now, the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Birdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Back here at Clarkrange High School. Winning score 71-48 for the Pickett County Bobcats. They improved to 15-3 on the season, 3-0 in district play. The Clarkrange Buffaloes fall to 2-15 and 0-3 in district play, and that's about what we expected on the boys' side. A big win for them in district play, always big. You can't have hiccups in games like these, and they're going to have another opportunity like this one against Red Boiling Springs coming up on Friday. But before we get to that one, break this one down a little bit. First half was all Zach Amonette. Heath Wadberger, they put in the early work. Zach didn't play the whole second half. Will didn't play the whole second half. And Zach still led the ball game with 24 points.
Yeah, let's talk about that just for a little bit, Jacob. In a game like this, it's so easy to leave your best player or players on the court. let them rack up stats, let them get 50 points in the game. That's not really what high school basketball is all about. Coach Joseph Eminette, real class act right here, set his 2 kids on the bench the whole second half, let his other players get in there, get some run time, get some experience. It's just a class act. It's a class program. Really excited to be a part of it. They really dominated the game from start to finish. Clarkrange made a run at the end against the second group from Pickett County. Had to get a couple of the vet guys back in there to kind of stop some of the bleeding. Just a real team effort, gutsy effort. They continue to play with high energy. You can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence, especially on the offensive end of the court. Ought to be another fun game at Red Bowling Springs on Friday night.
71-48, the final score on the boys' game. We'll take another short break, and when we come back, we'll bring you some scores from around the area, a couple of really good scores from around the area. That's coming up next on the post-game report right here on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball continues. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clarkrange. Member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clarkrange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center. 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Back here for the final time on UCSportsNation.com. Jacob Benson joined by Casey Bolden for this one. A couple of wins for the Bobcats. A huge win for the number 4 Pickett County Lady Bobcats. They improved to 14-3 in the season, 3-0 in district play. They knock off Clarkrange. Final score 65-54. 3 double-digit scores for them. 25 for Kiesling, 17 for Lowe, and 14 for Shayla Wood. For the Pickett County Bobcats on the boys' side, they remain the number 1 team in Class A. 15-3. They improved 3-0 in district play. Leading scorer for them was Zach Amonette with 24, 13 for Heath Wattenbarger, and 12 for Caleb Lowhorn. Final score on the boys' side, 71-48. And some scores from around the area as well, Casey.
Yeah, absolutely. Final scoreboard update of the night. We'll run through boys and girls finals. We'll start with the girls' side. York Institute tonight over Oneida. Final score 49-30. Warren County goes down to Shelbyville, knocks them off, improves to 16-2 on the season. Improve 64-51 is the final score. Whitwell over Van Buren County 58-35. As you mentioned, Jacob, Pickett County knocks off Clarkrange tonight 65-54. Clay County over Red Bowling Springs tonight 57-45. Stone Memorial takes down Macon County 54-52. Upperman over Cumberland County 50-37. And Livingston Academy, as we talked about earlier, big win tonight down in Sparta. Knocked down the Warriorettes. Final score 62-55. Final score on the girls' side. Cookeville moves to a perfect 18-0 on the season. Coach Jamie Gillis, really nice job with the Lady Cavaliers. They win at Green Hill, a home game versus Green Hill, 60-38. Over on the boys' side, Jacob, just scrolling down here real quick, I saw some finals and some really close games. Just give me 1 second here. Let's scroll through them real quickly here. Let's see here. Coming up on them right here. A lot of games, guys, so apologize for the delay here. As you mentioned, Jacob, Pickett County knocks off Clarkrange 71-48. Clay County, we had a 10-point game, I think, at halftime. They end up winning big, 74-45 tonight over Red Bull and Springs. Another final. Cumberland County goes on the road to the Beehive, knock off Upperman. That's a big win for Cumberland County, knock them off 58-56 final. White County over Livingston Academy tonight, 71-52. And let's see if we've got an update on the Cookeville score. We don't. Jacob, that's going to be the UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Hey, one real quick thing, Jacob. We stopped the other night at the Exxon, the Del Hollow Exxon. They're a new sponsor to the show. Man, their pizza was absolutely fabulous on the way home. Really hit the spot. Appreciate them sponsoring the show. That's the scoreboard. Back to you.
It was some really good pizza, and I'm sure a lot of the Bobcat faithful and fans know that as well. So we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. The Bobcats pick up 2 big wins. The Lady Bobcats improved to 14-3 with a win over Clarkrange, 65-54. They'll get ready to take on Red Boiling Springs coming up on Friday. The Pickett County Bobcats on the boys' side going to still be the #1 team in Class A. They improve to 15-3, 3-0 in district play. And the Bobcats, that's the most important number, that 3-0 in district play. Final score on the boys' side, 71-48. 2 wins for the Bobcats. They take on Red Boiling Springs on Friday on the road. We'll have coverage of it starting at 5:45. Hopefully you can tune in. And once again, a huge thank you to everybody out there tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from, Indiana, Tennessee, Florida, whatever it is. We appreciate you. For Casey Bolden, I'm Jacob Vincent. We'll talk to you on Friday.
Tennessee College of Applied Technology, professional careers, trained and skilled. A career in a year, no student loan debt, thousands in money saved. Right to the career you want. At TCAP Livingston, fields like information technology, machine tools, HVAC, transportation. Study today, be working in months with TCAP Livingston. Use Tennessee Reconnect and Tennessee Promise and save money. Graduate with a career and no debt. As much as $30,000 saved. Go to tcaplivingston.edu to find out more.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. The holiday delivery season is here. Know what's happening with Santa or the services that don't use reindeer with a high-definition camera system from Twin Lakes Security. With Twin Lakes, you can monitor deliveries in real time to ensure that your packages are safe and secure. Give me a call to talk about protecting your holiday deliveries and more at 931